Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. I am going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to play a game that I have very little exposure to, honestly. So it might turn out that it sucks, but it's a brand new CRPG. There's a demo, or I guess a play test available for it on Steam. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and check it out. It actually looks interesting. It's supposed to be a combination of Disco Elysium and Pathologic, which I never played Pathologic, but a lot of people have highly recommended it to me. And of course, I'm a big fan of Disco Elysium, and the game does look really cool. And it's an indie CRPG that at least appears to have full voice acting. So that automatically makes me interested in it as well. And so I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and check it out tonight. So we'll play it for an hour or two, and then we'll switch over to Rogue Trader for a little bit if I feel up to it. What's going on, Halsey? How are you? Quintek, good to see you. Chaotic, it has been a while, man. Hope you've been doing all right. What up, Moonlight? Always good to see you. I saw Morty's video as well. That's what sparked my interest. So then I watched the trailer of it, and I was like, you know what? This does seem pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and give it a whirl. See what all the hype is about. Hope all of you had a good Monday. I most certainly did. My Monday went super smooth, and this is the last day at work where I'm by myself. I have the support of my team soon, so all in all, no complaints on my side. Made with Unity. Flat 28, this game, yep, saves automatically every 5 seconds. Manually saving is temporarily disabled in this build. So maybe long term, they do plan to make it available. Let's see, settings. I'm going to, they only let you mess with sound effects and music. They don't let you mess with voice. So here, I'm going to bring down the music and sound effects because you all always kind of say that those are too loud, but I'll leave master up to try to make sure that the voice acting comes through the way it's supposed to. High quality, full screen mode, that all looks fine. All right, we'll let that roll. What's up, Lone Soul? How are you? What up, Nick? How's Bladedancer been going? It's been absolutely beautiful. No complaints about it whatsoever. Glasshouse is a narrative CRPG, but apparently it has a bigger focus on combat than most narrative games do. It's supposed to be like a combination of Disco Elysium and Pathologic, so we'll see how it actually works out. Control scheme, mouselet, hopefully it explains all this while I go through it, because it's not making much sense right now. All right, raise the curtain. Let's see what it's about. This is a pre-alpha. It's not even alpha. Pre-alpha build of Glasshouse, developed over 3 years in spare time and without any funding. That's insane. It contains work in progress mechanics, placeholder assets, and a rough English localization. This playtest does not represent the final product. I understand. Playing Outer Worlds, I was a fan.
Haunting the fiefdom of London stock. He's waiting for you to feast on each other before it blooms in a dazzling explosion. This is your last day, Wield. And I am sorry for that.
What's up, Sierra? I know you're supposed to be stuck in an apartment complex. Like none of you can get out, and I guess murders start happening. The animation looks actually super cool. Oh, what's your political compass? The political compass shows your current political build. As you progress, you can spend points of view in any of the 4 main ideologies. Anarchy automatically increases with your lowest ideology. Okay. Your political build shapes your dialogue options and how you interact with the world. It also affects combat. So, ideology, 7 points of view available. Feud criticism. You fought for class equality, decentralization, and ultra democracy. In the end, you won, so you must preserve the status quo. Reasonable, socialist, anti-privatization. Holisticism. I've never heard that term before. You see society as a body, and your duty is to balance its organs. When one fails, all do. You heal thoughts. Sensible, serial doubter, unapologetic woke. That's interesting. Anarchism. You destroy the machine with practical common sense and culture, then set fire to its blueprints. You are too smart to believe that democracy is freedom. Subversive, collectivist, fourth wall breaker. Fourth wall breaker. I like that. Confucianism. You lost the war a long time ago, even though you were right. You believe in free markets, the license to be wrong, and that capitalist society is the best option we've got left. Persuasive, smart negotiator, capitalist enforcer. Apologetic. Okay. Colonialism. When you were young, you believed in words. Now you believe in acts. If the earth trembles before cultural dilution, you are the constant. History is written by settlers. Aggressive, man of action, true conservative. Interesting. What's up, Volca? What's up, Jovi? How are you? You know what? Let me, this time I want to role play as someone who's pretty much completed the opposite of how I would usually play. So let's go colonialism. Can I max that out? I can. So wait, and it gives me different things. Building contractor, hold on. So wait, first I'm incoherent. With 2 in here, I'm a true colonialist. 3, nostalgic capitalist. Building contractor. Building contractor seems like it would be less than nostalgic. Oh no, I guess you're someone who's really doing it, not just dreaming about it. Okay. And then if I put 7 in here, 7 does nothing. So I guess I will put 4 in colonialism, building contractor, and then capitalist and enforcer. Let's go with this. Now, does it recognize, that makes me incoherent. That's interesting. So what happens? Okay. So if you get too high in one particular area, you're going to be considered incoherent. This game is called Glasshouse, Jovi. It's a CRPG that is being worked on right now. So they just released like a demo playtest of it. I figured we check it out tonight for a little bit and then do some Rogue Trader. I wonder if this game values purity. It doesn't seem like it does because I don't get a new flag if I go all 7 here. But at the same time, I don't like the idea of being considered incoherent. And let's see, if you have 2, this gives you a marker. So here, I'm gonna put 2 here. What's going on, Artai? Nice, we'll add it to the list. Yep, check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna put 5 here and I'm gonna put 2 here. I wish that there was some, of course, this game is early in development, but I hope long term when this game is fully released, there's something here that acknowledges you're mixed, like you're a colonialist and you're someone who deeply enforces capitalism, like a true asshole. What up, Herbert? How are you, man? What's good? What's up for today? Hey, there's this new CRPG Glasshouse that has a play test on Steam. You can wishlist it on Steam. I wanted to check it out. In fact, now that I think about it, give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and store. Let me go ahead. Is this the... Here we go. Yep, this is it. Here, let me, there we go. In case any of you want to put that, want to see it on Steam, there There is a pinned message so that you all can check it out. In the stream, there we go. Okay, you cannot put points in anarchism, but they said that your lowest ideology automatically puts points in anarchism or something like that. Okay, let's see. Those are all the points, right? So you must not betray your pledge. Vote. Dialogues. Dialogues allow you to talk to people, examine objects, and explore the world. What you say or do will have lasting consequences. Advanced dialogues can be more than words. Depending on the situation, they can contain quick time events, puzzles, and resources. Block choices. Some dialogue choices will be unavailable to you. You might need certain item or a specific requirement. The director. There's a specter haunting the fiefdom of London Stotch. Spacebar does not do anything, so I guess I need to manually hit this. For a split second, Weldmayer thought he had seen it, a real one. Sadly, it was nothing more than his own reflection. London Stotch had been locked down for 57 days. The mind grows parched when each day feels already lived. Think about the dream. The choir. You can't remember anything. You're off your nut. So this is similar to Disco Elysium, where different parts of your mind or different voices have their own portrait and probably their own personalities. The way he's holding that pipe is extremely odd to me and hilarious. So this seems to be a game that might be doing political commentary. Yeah, it seems like your own political ideology is going to be a big part of the experience. Will you be checking out Wasteland 3? Akashima, that's on the list of games I want to stream in 2026. Reminds you of New Arc Line? But you feel guilty, you do. Why do I always feel guilty? You want to be remembered as one of the good guys. No one still really knows who the good guys are. I should tell the doctor to take the dose down a notch. No, you're doing great. You're a fucking tiger. Look outside the window. Dozens of red-blue aeroglobes rose and flew above the London Scotch skyline. The rich are fleeing. War is at our doorstep. The fiefdom is burning. Which side will you be on? So if, I don't know what this is, but there's some sort of skill that would have allowed me, there's two other skills available. I don't know what I should have selected. And I don't know if these symbols are for a political ideology. Like maybe if I had chosen a different political ideology, these would be available for me. I've got bigger fish to fry. Why do I feel like I'm late for something? You must feed the people. You're the deputy condo chief, Wield, remember? Skip a meal for Tim and you'll find the dormitory up in flames. This morning, I feel as if I'm in someone else's body. Is that your subtle way of telling us you don't remember where to get the rations? Restroom, second floor of your bloody shack. You're really broken, aren't you? Golly, am I the chief? Deputy chief, and yes, you have been since the 21st cycle. About 7 cycles, Wield. Go down the stairs. Act 1, okay. Welcome to the world of Glasshouse. Left click on the ground to move and start exploring your surroundings. You can interact with most things and people. Left click on any highlighted objects to interact with it. The world is full of interesting things. Use tab to highlight all interactable objects. Examine the surface. On the bedside table, there was a glass of tap water and an empty bottle of medical opioids. Don't worry, Wield. They'll refresh us again later. Open drawer. I have a multi-magnetic screwdriver, bandages that can restore HP and can be used in combat, and I have a tally. I don't know what tally means. I don't know if I have to manually, okay, hold on. I double clicked that and I took it. I don't seem to be taking this. How do I take this? I assume I'm supposed to? Here, hold on. Now, if I go back, open drawer, why would I want the money? I wouldn't want the money there. Hold on, do I take it here? Open drawer. Nope, they won't let me take it. I don't know why. That's odd. Maybe you have to have a specific quest that allows you to use certain things. What up, Remortis? How are you, dude? Finally back on land. Nice. We'll take a couple of days to get back to the swing of it. That's awesome, dude. Good to have you back, man. Lots for you to cover. Oh, thanks, Remortis. Slowly but surely, man. Slowly but surely. What up, Theo? How are you, dude? Will there ever be a Wasteland 4? It's been 6 years since 3. Well, the studio who made Wasteland is working on Clockwork something right now. And so definitely not until that game is done will we get another Wasteland, if ever. What up, Johnny? How are you, dude? A work bag left alone for 57 days. You love paid vacation. Open work bag. So, oh, wait a minute. This is what's in the bag. This is my inventory. So that's my work badge. Double click to add it to the library. Library updated. Okay, so wait a minute. Let's go back over here. I did it wrong. Open drawer. This is tally in the drawer. And now I've added it to my money. There we go. I'm like, there's something I'm missing here. Examine box. A package from the Gavin industry. You won't be able to open it easily. Gavin Industry was famous for its formidable supplies of glue and adhesive tapes. One of the few privatized companies left in London stock. Use scissors on box. And Gavin Lube. Interesting. Leave. Is Clockwork a 2026 or a 2027 game? They have not provided a specific release date, but I would assume 2026 based on the way they've talked about it. Gonna spend some time with the fam, but saw you streaming Wonder Pop and say hi. Hey, I appreciate it, Remortis. I'm looking forward to seeing your Rogue Trader content, man. Lots to cover. Dark Heresy will be out soon. Craft a bench allows you to check your knowledge tab and craft items. Knowledge, I wonder how you build that up. The knowledge tab is a collection of all crafting recipes you know at the current time. Find new knowledge exploring, speaking to people, or trading to unlock new recipes. To craft an item, select this recipe for the knowledge tab. Make sure you have all the required materials with you, then click craft item. And let's see. I know how to make onion soup. Well, that's interesting. And I know how to make bandages. So I need... When I hover over it, it doesn't tell me what this stuff is, but it says I have none of any of it. Okay. Naked photo knife can be used in combat to destabilize dickheads. Pipe jump, shark junk, wood junk, and onion. All right. Interesting. What's that? Good. Luke's cage has been empty for 3 days. Sooner or later, everyone abandons you. Did I leave the cage open? Crows are sharp, sure, but they can't pick locks. Wait, hold on. I wanted to pick the option of I'll find my bird. You're tired, not from today, but of life. Oof. Yet there's still so much to do. What else is there to do? It's 4 in the morning, Deputy Condo Chief. The day has just begun. Right. I want to sleep. The body is weak, but the mind is strong. Fine, whatever. Let's see. There are about 20 work overalls hanging and only one evening suit. They say you can know a person by their wardrobe. Oh, I was looking for this one, actually. Here we go. New tooltip. And then, sharp junk, okay. Could Owlcat ever get the Fallout license? I doubt it. Microsoft is not letting anybody that they don't own use that. What's up, Randall? Didn't see you streaming. All good, man. Playing a game called Glasshouse, new CRPG that's being developed right now. Yeah, Godzilla, the New York line devs, their updates are not as often as I personally would like. So hopefully the game comes out next year, though. What up, Conrad? This is supposed to be like a mix of Disco Elysium and Pathologist. Looks similar. Yep, definitely has similar. Just the choir reminds you of it. Yeah, they've got different like characters who are supposed to be parts of your mind, just like Disco Elysium. Where are the BG3 clones? I'm surprised there aren't any. It's very expensive to clone BG3, so that's not going to happen a whole heck of a lot. Just like Conrad just said. Yep, exactly. Damn, you look like crap today. Fuck you. I'm beautiful. It says one, but when I click one, it doesn't do anything. Mirrors don't lie. Examine face. The wrinkles betray all 43 of your cycles on your shoulders. You've passed your youth down to the new generations. Move along. Nothing to see here. Except for the mustache, of course. You've got a beautiful mustache. Examine your hips. Beards accumulating on your hips, adding to your love handles, but they also highlight your crazy obliques. All in all, you look good for a terminal patient. Terminal? Examine your heart. A thick black fog spreads around your heart. Behind the fog, there's a faint light. It's you. It's so shy you could deny it, bend it, or even transform it. Ooh, something here, but I can't actually use it. Check your heart rate. You're no doctor. You're just counting beats to show off. How will they remember me? If you're lucky, you're better than you were. Back. Leave. Solasta 2 looks amazing. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait. Is Solasta 2 going BG3 though? I mean, it looks very similar to me, and I appreciate it. Game companies all got mad when people said they wanted BG3 and said it hard to have multiple studios. Yep. It's not easy to replicate that the particular way Larian got success. Also, just in general, Larian games, they have a formula that's very difficult to replicate. We were talking about this on another stream, but I think we're talking more so about Bethesda. But there are some developers who they have a type of game that's extremely successful, but also extremely hard to replicate. And so consequently, you don't get a whole lot of people doing the same thing. Like, we don't have a whole lot of games that are trying to replicate the Elder Scrolls formula. We don't have a whole lot of games trying to replicate the Larian formula because it's too difficult to do properly. It's not easy to just pick up and try to do the same thing. Same with, I'd argue on some level, same with like Baldur's Gate 2. Even though there were some games that try to go after it, like it's so difficult to make a game of that type that will also really pop and resonate with people, that there weren't a whole lot of games that really try to take advantage of that formula, even though BioWare proved it could be extremely successful. The usual sound of leaking pipes is reassuring. Examine left shaft. Uncover the Percivals. Then right shaft. Mon Romano, murder at the dusk of the thesis. Awesome. What is this? Stash. Your stash is a safe place to store and manage your items and resources. Anything you place here is shared across all stashes in the world. You can drag items manually or right-click to quickly move them in between containers. It's going to be hard to copy BG3. We need Todd and Sven to do a Russian roulette. Wow. Layers made by a guy, though. He's like an old school artist. He's a rich dude who just wants to make good art. The amount of people who don't care about growing wealth and just want to make games is low. Yep. Same with Hollow Knight, right? Same deal. They could have went for more, but they're like, no, we just want to make good games. And it's very difficult for other developers to replicate that. Waldmare had already packed the bags in case of defeat. During the kind journal on the 36th day of Jumanoth. In fact, all the citizens of the fief were urged to pack their bags in case of atomic conflict. Open left suitcase. London Scotch, not implemented. All right, well, we'll just take the bandages instead. Open right suitcase and tally. Cool. So I wonder, am I only allowed to hold 10 objects at a time? Examine. Hold on, let me make sure this is nothing. And it is. Excellent. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. Did I ever play Icewind Dale? No. I always got the impression that Icewind Dale was extremely focused on combat to the detriment of story. And story is way more important to me than combat, so I never got into it. Plus, at the time where I would have been playing it, I didn't have people to play with. Now, over time, it's become clear on the channel there are some other people who might be interested in playing Icewind Dale as well. So I could see at some point us doing a co-op live stream of Icewind Dale, but I don't know when that will be. There's a bunch of games I got to get through. I want to do, we're going to talk about Wasteland 3. I want to play Arcanum. I want to play Planescape Torment. All of that takes precedent over Icewind Dale. But that is a game I could see myself playing at some point. Silk Song only felt like an expansion. It didn't feel like a whole game. What up, Travis? How are you, man? No, it's not Worm. It's Glasshouse. Once we get video game category, then we would get more good games that are unique. That would be interesting. KCD2 has bridged the gap between movie and game. My wife is having a blast watching it. Nice. Glad she's enjoying it. Yep, Cyberpunk is another game that I want to play next year if at all possible. Examine surface. There was about 3 centimeters of dust spread over the entire surface. 3 centimeters of reasons to convince Eckberth not to visit this room. Double click to add it to the library. Open top drawer. The drawer was overflowing with ink pens. Every art to fit district literacy. The factory would offer a pack of pens to all employees. However, there were always more pens than paper. Open bottom drawer. The drawer was stuck. Use Gavin's lube. And we got some tally, and we got Jacosta's watch. Okay. And leave. Shit. Literally feces packed into a large tin can. The sewage system of Winston was shut down in the 2003 cycle, following the Great Energy Crisis. Since then, citizens have been required to deliver their feces to the fief to contribute to peat production. That is wild, to say the least. And pipe junk, and pipe junk. All right. And let me just check real quick. Make sure I don't feel like I missed anything. I don't think I did. And I think we're good. Can I save? Is that possible? No, saving is not an option. Interesting. It's a lot of dust. Do you play the Metroid games? For the most part, no, because again, I play games for like story and dialogue, and I prefer games where I have companions. Most of those Metroidvania games, you don't have a companion, it's just you going on your own, and the main pull of it is the combat. I prefer games where the main pull of it is the story and the interactions. This is going to be Game of the Year Awards. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You're the 4th game is in development? What 4th game? You talking about Wasteland? E33 is sweeping everything, potentially. I played what's up, Shatterstar? I played Wasteland 3, but I didn't play it on Supreme Jerk, and I didn't get the ending that I wanted. It's possible to get all of the different factions to work together in the end, and I want to get that ending. Banner Saga, that's absolutely another series that I want to revisit as well, Conrad. Banner Saga was amazing. Would love that. You're in the credits for Banner Saga? Really, Randall? That's crazy. Back the stream I've been at, watching 2,000 speed till I caught up. Citizens of London Stock, you have nothing to fear. Those liberal pigs haven't got left long to live. Citizens of, following the approval of the LMA referendum, the Damage Control Brigade intensified its operations in the inner districts. It will all be fine. The London Docks district will soon cease hostilities. Kofo Po's days are numbered. Kofo Po's, whoa! You're my bitch, you yellow punk. Got it? Will, help! He's trying to kill me. Scene 7A. Eckberth was beating Wojciech up in the living room. Eckberth's hands were dripping with blood and showed no signs of stopping. A regular day at the office. Clock in or run for it. The fuck are you doing? No one answered. The air was thick with testosterone. Stop right now. You could fuck a code and still not get their attention. Lightning bulb, I don't know what that does. Fight Eckberth. Ooh. Uh-oh. Combat in Glasshouse isn't always about bloodshed. You can talk your opponent out of fighting or attack and give in to violence. Use items from your inventory to gain an advantage. Talk reason into your opponent. De-escalate the situation. Select talk options to lower your opponent's threat. The options available are influenced by your political build, and each one requires at least one point of view to use. Target weak points, green. The higher your POV, the easier it is to damage your opponent's threat. Avoid strong points, red. You suffer threat damage equal to your opponent's point of view. Target green weak points. The higher your point of view, the easier it is to damage your opponent's threat. Avoid their strong points. You suffer threat damage equal to your opponent's point of view. Each time you use a talk option, its dice decreases until it can no longer be used. At the start of each turn, any unused talk options dice are increased. Opponents react differently to each talk option based on their political build. Find their weak points through dialogue or trial and error. Very mature game. This game is demonetization bait. Maybe so. We're smart. White paid a bunch for merch and to put us in the credits in the Kickstarter because she knew I'm a fan. We still have this really cool drinking horn. That's amazing. That's super cool. Manasaga 1 and 2 are some of your favorite games. 3 isn't as good, but still good. Yeah, I was a little disappointed in how it ended, but it was still worth going through the journey. What up, Meep? How are you? Still says Rogue Trader on the YouTube side, like for what game I'm playing. That's weird. Hold on here 1 second. Details. Show more. No, it should say Glasshouse. Glasshouse is what's listed there. I have Glasshouse and Rogue Trader. So, and then I have a thumbnail for both. Yeah, I think there are things about Banner Saga 3 like make you have to fail or do badly to get more content. That was weird. Exactly. Exactly. All right, unavailable approach, unavailable approach, unavailable approach. Attempt the confused criticism approach with a D10, consequence unknown. Attempt the colonialism approach with a D10. Now, okay, so wait. Each of these has a different symbol. That's what it is. So there's something I can't see that's for fist, light bulb, gear. Then the I is confused criticism. Interesting. Persuasive. And then attempt with colonialism. Well, I don't know what these numbers are for. Is this number the amount that I have to reach, like the dice roll I have to get in order to use it? Let's say we use this and let's see what happens. So I got a 4. You almost killed him. Don't you think that's enough? I'm tired of hearing them spit poison about our faction. So did I lose that? Essentially? I'm confused about what happened. So I roll. Oh, wait. Yeah. So hold on. Approach with a D6, deal 2 plus dice roll -0 threat damage. Okay. Lower the approach's dice. Increase all other approaches dice. Okay. So I rolled a 4 there, right? Which means I should have gotten 6 total, I guess. Here, let's see what happens when I do aggressive. Approach with a D10. Consequence unknown. Lower this approach's dice. Increase all other approaches dice. I'm still a little confused about what's happening. Put on weight. What the fuck do you want? Using a D6 for. I'm confused. Am I supposed to do something? Now it says. Oh, wait, here. Your opponent's colonialism. Influence the effectiveness of talk approach. Effectiveness, belief, effective approach. So he likes when you use colonialism. Cool. He does not care about confused criticism, but I feel like I'm losing a ton of health. Your health falls to get to 0, you die. Your threat, if it's higher than your opponent, you could attempt or force surrender. Okay, so I guess we're technically close to you being able to get a force surrender. 5 plus dice roll threat, which is now it's been reduced to a D6. It was a D10. Okay, so here. So the most we get from this is 11. We need 7. Let's roll again and see what happens. Okay. Fuck you with sand. What does that mean? Okay, cool. I don't understand what that hesitation is for. Like, it's hesitating as if there was something I can do. I feel like maybe there's something I'm supposed to be doing when he's punching at me. Or maybe that's just the automatic visual style. Math is the devil's workshop. Ooh, you just reinstalled Baldur's Gate 3 and tagged on the Pathfinder 2E mod? So what does that mean? How's that work? It wasn't bad. If I didn't play any till BG3, should I, in your opinion, play 1 and 2? They're great, or it might be a little hard since it's back in that era of have to move character and camera separately. I mean, if you've never played Baldur's Gate 2 before, I feel very much so feel like it's well worth going through. I wasn't the craziest about Baldur's Gate 1, to be honest with you, but I think it's worth it to understand more of Baldur's Gate 2. You can go directly into Baldur's Gate 2, but I think the overall experience is more worthwhile if you play both games. Plus, both games are going to help inform some of what you see in Baldur's Gate 3 as well. We can't see the part of the screen that would let. Oh, do I need to move my camera? Here, hold on 1 second. My bad. Yeah, I'll move my camera for you all. There you go. There you go. It is total conversion of the rules in BG3. Conversion of Pathfinder 2E rules with 3 accesses and all the feats and such. That sounds insane. I cannot stand THAC0 at all. See, D20, I think the result has to be as close to 0 as possible. That's all. Yeah, you all always make it sound so easy and simple. Nah. You can force surrender when your threat is higher than your opponent's. The bigger the difference in threat, the easier the roll. In combat without violence by succeeding a forced surrender roll. I actually like that. Attempt a forced surrender roll. Oh, I'm only just barely got more threat though. If successful, your opponent will surrender. Available only when your threat is higher than your opponent's. Yeah, but I'm only higher by 1. This seems like it might be dangerous, but here, let's see what happens. 8. 8, is that equal? Okay, enough. Egbert cleaned the blood from his mouth with his lens cloth. Fuck you and that yellow prick. Egbert abandoned flat 28, leaving Wojciech in a heap of scraps behind him. Thanks for stepping in, old man. Are you planning to keep jerking each other off? Do we need to remind you that you have a dormitory to feed? That's it, huh? Sheesh. Oh, wait. So hold on. So that's settings. I can't save anything. This is the ideologues. Okay. This is the library. Your library contains all documents, books, and various items you have collected over time. Buys are laid out in a row. Let me say society. Okay, interesting. What's up, Excelsior? Is this game like Disco Elysium? Yeah, it's supposed to be like a combination between Disco Elysium and Pathologic. BG1 is really hard until you learn Fireball, then it's trivial. I have not played Ashen Steel, Meep. I was honestly unimpressed by the trailers that I saw for the game, so I really hadn't planned to play it or cover it. I know Wolfheart's streaming it right now. I might check out a couple of his streams and see if it might be worth diving in. It's a narrative RPG. Yeah, Excelsior. I hate needles as well, Travis. Take care, man. Have a good night. Your journal allows you to keep track of what has happened so far. Will Mayer is lazy. He doesn't mark every progress in real time. Interesting. All right. So that's all of those. Blood on his face, joint between his lips. He seems pleased with himself. All good? I think he broke my nose. I need a smoke. What were you fighting over? I kindly tried to express my disapproval of the referendum, and he started saying racist shit like that we fuck our sisters where we come from. Classic Egbert. So do you actually? Wow. This lockdown is driving us crazy. Dustcoat, take it from me. Egbert broke inside a long time ago. He's an idiot. You know that. An idiot you defend far too often. Need a hand getting up? Nah, Dustcoat. Oh, he calls him Dustcoat. Okay, let me chill here a bit longer. Mind cleaning up your blood afterwards? That should be Egbert's job. Yeah, maybe you're right. Duh. Yeah, all right, fine. What's up, Balth? This game autosave. Oh, that's right. It autosaves every 5 seconds. Well, I was thinking about what if I wanted to exit out and then come back later. Isn't it early to ask if you like this game so far? Yeah, I'm not sure yet. It's interesting. I know I'm definitely, if we get a full release of this game, I'm definitely going to cover it because I'm definitely interested in what kind of updates they provide. But right now, this is in a pre-alpha state, so it doesn't have nearly the bells and whistles it's supposed to have. Like, my understanding is this game is going to have a ton of voice acting. It might even be fully voice acted, and you don't see any of that here right now. Oh man, you're giving blood today as well, Moonlight? Crazy. This game's hardcore. Today is Wojciech's cleaning shift. Don't worry. Examine. A refined phonomatic dynamics MK2, a masterpiece of engineering and mechanical precision. It belongs to the dormitory. Don't get used to it. Leave. Ooh, old wave. Honey, bring me back to the moor. Interesting. Slowly losing it. Interesting. Okay. So there are records in this game. That's awesome. Examine left shelf. And we got a couple more books. And examine right shelf. Another book. I'll take it. I'll take all of it. And pipe junk. And pipe junk. It's your chair. You fought for it. Relax. There's still hope. Does not look like a hopeful face. Woo. All right. It's Egbert's couch. You can't sit here. Role play. Pretend to be Egbert. You feel like a criminal. The brocade doesn't suit your ass. It tends to push you away. Get off my fucking couch. Is he still here? I didn't know he was here. Where is he? So you're here. Where is he? I don't see where he is. That's interesting. Not implemented. Pipe junk. Sharp junk. Wood junk. Okay, so that's why you need a chest, because the game only allows you to hold 10 items at a time. That's interesting. So you probably don't want to hold on to things that you craft with. Oh, you work at a blood bank. It's literally blood donor day, like a special day. Oh, got you. Firewood is burning out. Examine. The fire dances tiredly. It's starving. Your flesh can barely feel it. Am I disappointing the fire? It'll forgive you eventually. I feel gaslighted. That was funny. Is he in here? No, he's not. How is he seeing it? Luckily, Void Sex has a green thumb. You and Egbert would have massacred everything. And that's more onions that I can't pick up. All right. And I got everything back there. What is this? Tune in to Good Morning London Scotch. This program may contain explicit references and is intended for an adult audience. It is not suitable for anyone under 16 cycles. Comrades, this is Copper Jack speaking from Seabrim Tower. My goodness, I have no words, comrades. If it didn't exist, we would have to invent it. I'm obviously talking about Margrave Delvin, who from today we're calling the Reasonable Radical. Keep listening. Listen to what he did. Hold on tight, comrades. In the 2006 cycle, he entered district politics in Windstand with the Radical Party and became the youngest Margrave by 2015. In the 2020th cycle, he ran for a second time, but this time, no comrades. He was running with the Citizen Reform Party. And you might be asking yourselves, but Jack, who did he team up with in the 2025 elections? But of course, with the Citizens Moderate Party, you fools. Keep listening. Comrades, I'm speechless, and yet every word is true. Now take a wild guess. What did the moderate Margrave vote for in the referendum? But of course, he was in favor of district rearmament of the Radical Reformist Coalition. With a crazy tailspin, he then betrayed his party by blaming the moderate Margraves of Edith and Cunningsstand for the recent anti-heat laws. No, listen carefully, comrades. He said it's his colleagues' fault that it doesn't snow like it used to. He blamed them because now it's too hot. Why is Margrave Therese not responding? Why isn't he denying it? What the hell does she need to do to stop the heat? Interesting. Seems like politics is a big deal in this game. Have you forgotten something? What now? The rashes on the second floor. Oh, okay. Without you, the people in the dormitory will have nothing to eat today. Trust us, you don't want a condominium revolution. We've been there before. Really? The protagonist of the past play forgot to put cream in the pastries. It didn't end well. Fine. Okay, I said fine. Okay. Maybe I have. All right, now, where are the rashes? They said on the second floor. Where did I come in at? I thought I came in. Is there such a thing as a map? So there's this door. Okay, so maybe that is the door that I came out of. So let's go up there. Anti-heat laws. Apparently this game has anti-heat laws, which sounds crazy. Wood. Oh yeah, I wonder if I can get some firewood to the fireplace. And nails, cool. The wardrobe full of women's work uniforms. After 17 cycles, the smell remains, as does the pain. Uh-oh. Examine top shelf. Not implemented. Bottom shelf, empty. Table, chair. Invitation to green citizens. Those are books. New knowledge discovered. Hey, got a recipe out of it. I'll take it. All right, there's 2 more doors there. Examine spherical map. The planet of Sintesi. The irrefutable proof that we live on a sphere. Egbert claims it's a basin. That's why Wojciech placed it in front of his room. Examine top shelf. There's a series of invoices from the 1827 cycle addressed to Manzoni's butchery, the past life of this building. Examine bottom shelf. And sharp junk. There we go. Leave. With double click, you could get objects without the drag and drop. Thanks, Monta. I thought I would have already tried that out, but maybe I didn't, so I will do so. And are you saying you won't let me through that door? Okay, no, you'll let me through it. Where are we now? Wojciech's workbench was flooded with brushes in somber colors. And wood. Yeah, if I double click, it doesn't do anything, so I have to manually drop it. Galvan glue, same deal. What am I willing to let go? I guess I'll let go of the music because I have a feeling the glue might be needed for. You serious? They won't even let me. They won't let me replace it. This whole 10 slot thing kind of sucks. Your inventory shows all item and resources you're carrying. Items can unlock new dialogue options and be used in combat. Some items can be used or read. Double click an item to use it. Let's see. That can't be used. Oh, nice. I could actually use the bandages. Nothing else though. Makes sense, makes sense. Can't put that anywhere. Okay, fine. Right click. Oh, you know what? I was double clicking, so let me right click and maybe that'll work. My players, of course, could overcome it. This is why a stash is helpful. Yeah, the game has a stash, but okay, right click brought that in, but I haven't run into another stash yet. Wojciech's little brother. The brushstrokes were subdued, full of respect. Sebastian, your Wojciech's hometown thief. The brushstrokes were fleeting, almost resentful. Wojciech's father. The brushstrokes were harsh, especially around the sides where the belt clenched tight. An opinion on his taste? Progressist, anarchist, woke? Hard to tell. There's literally a bit of everything. Don't be afraid of culture. Examine left shelf. Examine right shelf. Tune in. Oh, okay. So that's another place where we can listen to radio if we wanted to. Examine. Wojciech's little magical and illegal greenhouse. 2 cycles ago, when Egbert found out, he reported him to the DCB. That day, 3 vassals stormed into Wojciech's room but found nothing. Luckily, Argo was at the window when he saw the patrols approaching the dormitory. You should steal a few plants, strictly for medical purposes, of course. Use scissors. And, of course, I am not allowed to do so. All right. Interesting. Long rolling paper. Here, hold on. Does it allow you? Yeah, it doesn't even allow me to like drop this. I would have to go back to a storage. That's not the best. But anyway, in case you don't know, you could play Time Splitters again. Let's Google Time Splitters Rewind. Okay. So here, we came from over here. So interesting. I guess we got to go all the way back then to storage. The crappy thing about that too is it always makes me want to feel careful about what I pick up. I don't feel like you should have a inventory limit in a narrative game. That feels kind of weird to me, to be honest with you. You all can let me know if you disagree. Which one was storage? Was it this? The work bag? Open the work bag? No. Which one was considered to be? Is this considered to be the storage? Maybe it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks like it will let me hold things there. So let me put I'll keep the wood because I think I might need the wood. But the rest of this, I feel like I need to hang on to because I don't know what purpose it serves. I think if the game wants to keep this system, they're going to have to include more storage chests. But just in general, I don't feel like this system serves the experience. Of course, very early, plenty of time for them to make adjustments and figure out what does and doesn't work. Like in a game where, you know, you're exploring this open world, you got a full party and whatnot. I can understand sometimes the dev wants to, you know, control how many things you have available to balance things and all that kind of stuff. But in this experience, I don't see what the point is. What are you getting out of limiting me? There we go. And then this. There we go. And beautiful. Okay. And I think that's far as we can go. It's getting looking rough so far. Maybe in a few months it'll be better. It's pre-alpha, Moonlight, so definitely it's not like it's full releases right around the corner. Ekberth locked it, of course. Reflect on your frustration. If everything belongs to everyone, then you have the right to enter his room. You're the fucking deputy condo chief. No piece of wood or flesh can shut itself in front of you. You feel an overwhelming pathological urge to picklock this door. Except I can't. So wait, where am I supposed to get these rashes from? It said go upstairs. If it's like King's Quest, yeah, you shouldn't have a limited space for our items. What's up, Lordrin? It feels similar. Oh, you know, hold on. Is this storage? This is storage, so I missed it. There we go. I just missed it. I could have dropped my stuff off there. There we go. That helps. So maybe they just got a lot of store running around everywhere. Firewood is running out. Why can't I drop? It's weird that I can't drop firewood in there. What was in here? Oh, okay, yep. There we go. And did I already check that plant? And let's see. Yep, let's do that. I just want one more fight and to actually get the rashes, and then we could go. Where are these freaking rations that you can supposedly get? What am I missing? Oh, here we go. Examine. Introduced into production toward the end of the 1700s cycle, the pneumatic postal systems help bridge distances and unite the people of the great cities. The PPT has communicated exclusively within the building itself. During the rifle strike, they proved essential and secretly coordinated the new youth towards the Feudcratic coup. Check mail. There's a message from Flat 26, sent at 1638 yesterday. Wojciech, I'll stop by tomorrow morning around 4. We'll read the last chapter of Moors in Uniform, okay? Still not... Did I check this? I checked this table, right? Yeah. Still not the rations. Of this... Did you already play through this demo, Manta? And if so, how did you enjoy it? So wait, there's something that I missed apparently. So I came here. Yeah. Whoa, what's this? Did I click on that? Oh, okay, yeah, I did click on that. Came here. And then I clicked on this, right? Hold on. Yep. And nothing more here. Yep. No door I missed or anything like that. Okay. And then came here. Yeah. Oh, you're one of the devs. What's going on, Monta? Glad you're able to make it, man. So wait, I don't see. Oh wait. Well, no. You said second floor. Oh. I missed this door. There. I missed this door. Restroom handle. You try to open the door, but the handle snaps off. Well, that's not cool. Egbert warned you to screw the storage room handle in properly. And look, I already have the screwdriver. Examine. The brass handle plate rests gently on 4 M3 screws. Nothing a multi-magnetic screwdriver can't handle. Use MMS on restroom handle. Whoa. Interesting. I wonder what decides the range. The handle snaps in. There we go. Oh, different view. That's interesting. At the end of every quint, the DCB delivers rations to the people of London Stock. Every quint, the rations got smaller. The people were hungry. 6 ration parcels and 5 apartments left. 7 tenants to be fed. You're the bloody deputy condo chief. Who will go hungry today? Ah, joys upon joys. Got an early morning, Mark. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Yep, take care, Johnny. Have a good night, dude. Sharp junk. I'm going to put that up. And then the wood. Okay. And then pipe junk. Nope, I can't take that, but I'll take the rest of this. All right, no, I can't take that. That's fine. They never worked. This is a rough place to live. Egbert prefers to bathe on the roof with rainwater, lime scale and hair everywhere. How can you be the leader of all of us if you can't even manage your own bathroom? This is an excellent question. And that's a place to listen to radio. No interaction available. But I want to take a shit. Liar. Wow. Nice. Okay. So I healed myself with bandages, but I noticed that my threat is still at 13. So it looks like that's a stat you have to continue managing as well. I wonder how you build your threat back up. And when they let me go through this, okay, so now they have no problems with me going through this door. Dude, I might have to beat the crap out of you again because now my stats are all messed up because of you. Examine. Void second, Egbert loved reading on the landing. The chairs alter the subject of disputes. Good question, Nick. Who does get to eat today? Good question. Leave. Yep. Library. And I think they gave me a new recipe. Egbert looks pissed off. What were you fighting over? He was grumbling about the referendum, something about them militarizing the DCB and a whole load of other rot. Can you believe it? They attack us and we're supposed to spread our arse cheeks wide, take it, and thank them for the pleasure. Maybe you should spread your arse cheeks every now and again. Wow. The lad is right. I don't even know if he's right, but I just determined that this guy's an asshole. The lad is right. The last thing our districts need are more weapons going around. You know what I think about all this, brother? You know what I'm gonna ask? Maybe you should spread your ass cheeks every now and again. Still talking about the finger? No thanks. Back. All good. Ask that yellow lying on the floor. Wow. Yeah, something tells me we're gonna have to beat on you again, sir. Ooh, I did not want to go downstairs yet. My bad. Hold on, back upstairs. What's up, pal? There are you, man? Let's see. Firewood, okay. Oh, you know what? I should have put my crafting stuff into the storage before I left. And now because I didn't do that, once again, I can't take any pipe junk. I should also check to see, I got more recipes, so I wonder, does that mean I can make something else? Also, they said something about I'd be able to make onion soup if I had certain things, right? Which brings up the question of whether or not if I make some onion soup, does that count? Does that double as rations or something that would be considered, hey, you'll be able to use this? Long rolling paper. What is it for? I can't right click or anything to see more instructions. Long rolling paper. So maybe I'll end up giving that to somebody. And I've already used the magnetic screwdriver. Yeah, the 10 slots feels very limiting because all of those feel like quest items that I shouldn't be letting go of. And so I only got a couple of slots I actually work with. Knock. Barely a second after knocking, a weak, ill voice came through the crack in the door. Has the food arrived by any chance? Tim had a fast metabolism. He could think of nothing else except fattening himself up. Furthermore, he loved to peer through the peepholes in the door. A voyeur, a gossip would say. Oi, Big T, what's the story? The Argo's newborn is crying today. I finally managed to sleep in peace until you started trading punches. Exactly. Your deputy condo chief. Sort them out. About the rations. Listen, comrade, today I really don't feel well. I'm just skin and bone. Could you give me 2? I could give you 15 tallies. Take the bribe. Become a real leader. Nice. 1 ration, sir. Make Juno be with you, comrade. Tim won't forget this. You don't have to. Not that kind of guy, Tim. It is what it is. Accept it. And okay. Love some French onion soup, don't get me wrong, but OG onion soup had to be a struggle meal. Ooh, hands up where I can see them. Who the fuck are you? A liberal? I am not selling my house. You got that? Hildebrand was getting senile. One of those harmless old people who pissed on Yellow's doorsteps. That rifle's a pre-war artifact. Like shit can that thing fire anymore. Sure about that? Hildebrand is pretty sure his rifle can still fire. Hildebrand also says dogs can't look up. Yeah, you might be right. Raise your hands. Well, Wheelmare lifted his hands to the sky, knowing no God was there to save him. Uh-oh. What do you want from me, you swine? Make a run to his weapon. Make a run to take his weapon. Faster than a rat up a drain pipe, Wheelmare grabbed the veteran's rifle. Youngster, is it you? The old man rubbed his tired eyes. Wow. Sorry about that. My head is killing me. So does that mean we get this done? Nope. Just disarmed him. Clearly he shouldn't have his gun anymore. Clearly the times when you could be trusted with a gun have long since passed. Hildebrand is prepared for the worst. A direct confrontation with the Kofopo is inevitable. Oh, so that's the gear icon. The flag of the feudal republic of London Stotch. A gear resting on 5 foundational pillars. Balth, appreciate you following me over on Twitch, dude. Reflect on the 5 founding fathers. Juno of Nun, worker, martyr, mother and pillar of the working class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Fitzroy, fearless shield, father and pillar of the military class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Pollyanna, the magnanimous, mother and pillar of the bourgeois class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Layden, the inventor, father and pillar of the developer class. Hollow gap. Deverux, the professor, father and pillar of the middle class. Interesting. You and nope, nothing else. Okay. Where'd the old man go? Why couldn't I talk to him more? The flag. Okay, nationalism, feudalism, religion, all synonyms. It's not a matter of faith, but of trust. Seems more like a matter of expectations. You're alone beneath the flag. The sky over the Edith district, cold and tumultuous. I get the feeling that situation could have led to a very easy game over. Seemed like it, right? Seemed touch and go. Very, very touch and go. So a caste system, perhaps? I know it's supposed to be some sort of feudal world. Hildebrand served on the border with Dioil for over 12 cycles. Okay, so it looks like what we can walk through here. Okay, so that door actually just opens. No loading screen. Bruh, what is the deal? Where's your gun? Hildebrand appeared confused. All good. The look of 1,000 warriors became that of a bewildered young boy. Oi, youngster, is it you? Counting copper, my head is exploding. Don't worry, everything's all right. Everything is all right. War's at our gates, comrade. Do not underestimate the oil. Those goat fucking spiritists are insidious. Goat fucking spiritists? Of course. Did you know that when they pray, they amputate their left arm and then fuck their goats? Hold on. In that order? Exactly, young man. Do you not find it ridiculous to love the sky? We're not even at war with the fiefdom of Dioil. Dioil, Kofopo, Fablacrica, same scum. Anyone who doesn't dream in our language is an enemy. You scared me. Well, at least I'm more vigorous than my bloody pecker. Ha! Wow. Why can't I take his gun from him? Rations. About time. I'm hungry. I'll deliver one ration. I should hold back your rations. Thank you, young man. But it feels wrong to deny the elderly. The kind cast is covering the recent explosion at factory number 32. Hey, Pounder, I'm just covering the dialogue they're providing, man. Just covering the dialogue they're providing. It's terrifying what's happening in the Lundox district. Trust me, young man, take up arms. The liberals are coming. Ooh, we get to look outside? Examine. Hildebrand loved keeping watch over the neighborhood. Professional deformation. Observe the horizon. Black and straw-colored smoke columns slashed across the leaden sky. Ever wonder why Kofopo is obsessed with yellow? Yellow is cool. You know those chimney sweeps who always gather outside the Golden Crow pub? Their dress code, for some reason, requires at least yellow pants, a ribbon, or a cap. If you pay attention, they're always surrounded by women. Yellow gets you laid. Nice. People start revolutions to get laid. Observe dormitory. Biogard isn't grilling onions. Strange. The morning scent of Biogard's grilled sweat was legendary. Observe the statue of Juno. The imposing statue of Juno had watched over all of Windstand for more than 150 cycles. That day, however, her face was veiled in smoke from the warring districts. She can't see us today. Observe the streets of Windstand. The streets were nearly deserted. They seem to have lost all purpose. Look at those DCB vassals laughing down there near Gunther's Emporium. Now they're free to piss wherever they want. Leave. This is the radio, right? Yep. Okay. And what you got over here? What's up, Giacomo? How are you, dude? Should I hire you as a voice actor? Voice acting is definitely something I want to get into. Next year, I'm going to be reaching out to more dads like, hey, you're doing indie games. You should go ahead and let me voice act some of your stuff. I would love to be able to be a professional voice actor. There's a dead squirrel on the pan. Okay. I think that's all this area has to... Oh, wait. No. I haven't been in here. What's this? Examine surface. A collection of notes on squirrel anatomy and radio frequency science. We'd love to say we're surprised, but... Oi, who said you could snoop through my stuff? Bruh, I'm the chief. Looks like this tub hasn't seen water in many days. Well, all the stuff that's going on, Outcast should get you to do something. We shall see. I've already made it known before I would love to do something, but you know, they got a lot going on, so we'll see. We'll see. That's a nice bathtub. That's what it is. Need to get you in the next dispatch? Man, that would be insane. I would go crazy if I could be at dispatch. I enjoyed that experience so much, man. That game was so freaking cool. Here we go. Okay, so we came here. We already hit the door over here, right? So I think downstairs is the only thing we haven't done. What up, Brian? How are you, man? Yeah, this is Glasshouse, a CRPG that's in pre-alpha stage, but there's a playtest of it available on Steam, so I figured we give it another go. We'll probably play for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll spin up Rogue Trader. They're not even allowing me to move while he's... What is he scooping up? Thou has come up on the bottle's very end. Every quint, your blood turns darker than the one before. I know. Ooh, they mentioned he was terminal. Look around. No one saw you. Your strength is, as ever, unquestioned. My body is embarrassing. Do not let your flesh corrupt your mind. Ooh, feels like I am playing Warhammer right now. You wanna replace some of your flesh with machinery, don't you? Bookstores do not sell meat. I know, I'm dying. Have you decided what you'll pass on to your comrades when the time comes? An example to be heeded for a strong and thriving fief. We need an action that is decisive and enduring. A final heroic act to restore hope to a once glorious fiefdom now faded by time and misrule. Nice. I got a point out of that. Hold on. Point of views available, 1. So let's see. Okay, so since I increased colonialism to 5, I can now increase this to 3 without becoming confused or inconsistent or whatever it said before. So let's do that. Oh, they don't. Ooh, that's good to know as well. They don't let you take the point back and put it in something else either. So once you click the point, you're done for. All right. The flesh is weak, the machine is strong and unyielding. Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. Argo was supposed to fix the leak's last quint. That's a chair, that's a door. What's this door? Knock. You can hear the noise of small feet treading on broken glass. That's not cool. Who is it? Sigga, Lady of Glass. She believed herself to be made of glass and as such was scared of shattering. Wow. To keep her shards together, she had the habit of sinking methamphetamine cocktails. On doctor's orders, of course. Hey, Sig. All good? The wall was creaking last night. It wasn't the wind. Are you talking about apartment 26? I looked behind the wallpaper. There was nothing there, you understand? Of course, I haven't seen to that you have your bricks replaced. The crows have stopped their singing. There is no hope left. Creepy. About those rations. Speaking of which, have you got any coagulant to give me? Eckberth uses it only to stop his nosebleeds. You want me to steal some coagulant from Eckberth? Why? Small, bony fingers tapped rhythmically on the doorpost. I finished my meds. I need more glue. Do me this favor, and I'll lift a weight off your shoulders. This one really does feel like a side quest. But today we're main characters. Who gives a shit? Did I give her rations? I feel like I didn't, right? Hold on. Or maybe she just wants the coagulant. But I'm supposed to get it from Eckberth, but I've already been over by Eckberth and I didn't see any coagulant to steal. Interesting. What up, Billy? Yeah, I feel like this game has a cool, interesting look. So obviously there's a lot of work to be done to update it, and I hope they're able to add more voice acting. I feel like this game really needs some voice acting in order to make it more tolerable for players. Like, I have no problems reading. You all see I read, I voice act, I'm all good with it. But most people, they're not interested in those type of experiences. So if they can flesh the game out a little bit more and add some voice acting to it, I think absolutely they have something. Knock at the door, no answer. Put your ear to the keyhole. No crying, no family fight, only a carillon playing the notes of Honey, Bring Me Back to the Heat. Unwilled Mayor from number 28, dormitory rounds. No answer. No one respects your authority. Ha ha ha! You should tell Makina the real authority. Deliver 3 rashes in the post box. Why would I put 3 rashes in the post box? I'm not clear on that. So yeah, let's leave. Oh wait, there's something next there. What's this? Cloth junk and tally. I will take tally. Voice acting is hard to get into. Yep, I agree. I think you have that glue in the stash. Is that what it is? Well, hold on, let me check. Or maybe it's in the inventory. Well, I figured if it was in the inventory, then they would have allowed me to just give it to her. So I was assuming I don't have it. What genre is this game? It's considered a narrative RPG. So I believe the dev said it's like a mix between Disco Elysium and Pathologic. I've never played Pathologic, but you all already know I'm a big fan of Disco Elysium. Egbert's naked photo. I just realized that's who Egbert is. That's crazy. Sharp junk, radio stuff, onion, pipe junk, wood junk, and nails. So yeah, no adhesive as of yet. So maybe, oh, wait. Is there anything we need to put in here though? Cloth junk. I assume we don't need this. This is Gavin's glue, long rolling paper, tally, rations that I'm still working on. Yeah, so everything else, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be removed. Hey, do you know where he keeps his coagulant? Probably not, but I want to check with you. And no option there. What if we talk to Egbert directly? I wonder if there's a way to convince him to give it up. And no option to talk with him either. I'm not sure where we're supposed to get the coagulant from, but we'll keep going. That might not even be a quest that I'm able to finish right now. We already did that. All right, last floor. We'll complete this floor and then we'll switch over to Rogue Trader. Oh wait, this leads outside. Actually, we will go outside because I'm curious about outside. Send a pneumatic message. Right, BDC department, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. So here, hold on. Let's see. What's that? A replica of the white flag raised by the Death Nation of Boldenissel. Ooh. Examine. The symbol of our victory and their defeat, protected by a fragile glass pane. During the 1828 assault on Government Palace, President Alphonse was caught with his pants down and a white flag in the wind. Every dormitory owned a replica of the nation's surrender. Break the display case. Oh, I lost? Thank you very much. A door to take the white flag opens. White flag. Okay. And let's see, what is this? The feces are ready to be sent to the feudal energy department. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Bags of coal destined for the dormitory engine room. We're not allowed in there. What is this? Pressure doors were created in the early 900s. Only feudal operators or DCB vassals had access to it. A reminder to all citizens, property is personal up to a point. The lock consisted of a simple circular brass slot used for inserting a pressure modulator. Read the sign. The sign read, access restricted to feudal operators. Contact the malfunction department via FPTS for assistance. Oh no, not Teobaldo. Interesting. And what's this door? Knock. Wield, is that you? Oh, Makina. Oi, What are you daft codfish for? Get in. There was mention of a baby earlier. Yeah, was it? The reason why that door is asking about putting in 3 rats is because there's a family in that dormitory room. Right, but they didn't answer. So I'm not sure if they're even still in there, what's going on. Which means I am not putting in rashes yet. Makina stores the dormitory's complaints on the nightstand. Almost all of them were written by Egbert and Tim. Makina has baked her legendary onion cookies. Onion cookies? Is there such a thing? Ooh, I heard a voice. Makina, dormitory 73B's condo chief. Her advanced cycles make her a role model for the district community. Once a close friend of Godwin Wildmare's father, Makina grew to become a mother figure to the deputy condo chief. Chief, all good? What was that chaos on the upper floors? Don't tell me they beat each other up again. She looks more tired than usual. Yeah, well, it's all under control. Emma will be here for tea very soon. I don't want problems, understood? We must be a model dormitory or forget those extra rations. Of course, comrade. You really can't judge a book by its cover. No fucking about with mother. They approved the LMA referendum. Good. We need all the weapons we can get unless we fancy ending up like the other fiefdoms. First Moravica, then Berlin. In the last few arcs, the East's major fiefdoms have dropped like flies under the atomic weapons of the Kofo-Po Union, the Phantom Nation. I don't know why we're still waiting to attack. It isn't easy attacking a Phantom Nation. Their maps contain different borders to ours. You think the voting was all regular? How could you say such a thing? Each dormitory has been vetted directly by the DCB, district by district. Don't believe the Kofo-Po nonsense. Makina will never forget this lack of faith. Ha 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 ha. You think we'll win? When the Committee of Regulators is renewed, we'll annihilate them. The Committee of Regulators established in the 1829 cycle was charged with dismantling states and their transition to feudal republic following due process. It was abolished in the 1997 cycle when the major global fiefdoms were dragged into the knowledge war. What should I do if someone tries to bribe me for extra rations? Shove a boot in his mouth and then report it to me. I'll even give him mine. About the rations. Yeah? Deliver a ration. Thank you, comrade. Throwing stones. What up, wine guide? I looked it up and yes, onion cookies are a type of savory biscuit item. Wow, I've never heard of onion cookies before. Glasshouse is about you playing as a chief who, among several other people, is locked inside an apartment building and has been for, I think, years now. And murders start occurring in the apartment building, so you've got to figure out what's going on. It's supposed to be a mix between Disco Elysium and Pathologic. Tabula pretzel is what they are called traditionally. It's a Jewish flatbread. A small altar of photos depicting Fenella, McKenna's sister. She left us 7 cycles ago because of the pitch black. You have the right to have a remembrance altar of your own. McKenna's gross domestic product. I don't get it. Her feces. Women produce excrement. Wow. Yes, Wield. Women shit. Liars. You're 43 cycles old, Wield. Grow up. Hilarious. Examine. A real brick fireplace, the only one in the entire dormitory. A luxury reserved solely for the management of the previous administration. Examine the photos on the mantle. Makina and Godwin, your father. Our father. Photos of uniform, inside and outside. Factory number 3. Watch the fire. The fire dances without you. Once you give the rashes or not to Siga, you reach the final scene. Got you. Looks like Makina. Don't you dare get into my fucking business. Well, damn. All right. Let's get out of here. What's up, bright guy? Everyone poops. Let's see. So we got everything down here, right? Let's go back upstairs. And it feels wrong to deny family. Here. Deliver. There we go. Here we go. Boop, doo, 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 doo. All right. Since it's almost at the final scene, might as well keep it trucking. London Stocks has been in lockdown for 57 days. Breaking the rules will be punished with prison. Reflect on the war. Technically, we're not at war. It's a prelude to one. The Lundox district has been in revolt since the fall of the overbridge construction site. When the council's promises collapse, orphans find new parents in the Kofo-Po for a new globe more united and efficient, like it used to be. Reflect on the concept of freedom. If you leave the dorm and get arrested, is that really freedom? Yes, we voted for the ones who decide for us. And yet, not everyone voted for Margrave Delvin. Neither did I, but that's normal. It's called democracy. Exactly. It's democracy, not freedom. Let's see. One for you, and actually I'm gonna put it one more just to see. Nope, doesn't build me up to anything more, but okay. 57 days, there we go. Yeah, is the game really short? You're already almost at the end. It's just a demo, and the game is in pre-alpha one, guys, so this is not like the full experience that I'm going through right now. I did everything here, right? So upstairs here. Wait, but I've already went up here. So what? Who did I not give rations to? Oh, did I give rations to the guy that I saved? Maybe not. Let me check with him. And where was that door? Crap, now I'm a little confused. Hold on, maybe I need to go down further. The glass girl. Oh, I never gave her rations? Oh, crap. Was she this one? Knock, blast. About the ration. Yep. I thought I gave her rations. Did I not? Maybe not. No more rations till next week. I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. I didn't have enough rations for everybody. So I should have given her rations and then given the family two, because I'm not even sure if the family is in that room. Don't worry. I won't be around for long. Sigga, maybe, just maybe, won't forget this. Crazy. All right. Journal. Glue that binds us. I ought to pay a call up on flat 26. By this hour, Argo should have been awake for some time. Argo and Isabel. So wait, I just went to Sigga, so upstairs should be where Argo is. Oh, is this the one that wouldn't answer before? Oh, and look, it lets me in now. Interesting. Oh, is there a problem? What do you think about the LMA referendum? What happened in the Lundas district is an absolute disgrace, and it must never happen again. Mark my words. This referendum will help us stop the bleeding from the Kofo-Po. Aren't you afraid of military weapons in civilian zones? Not if you're on the right side of the barrel. Do you really think Kofo-Po is behind it? Are you blind, lad? They claimed it on the walls of the feud, on the telly, even in the sky. And do you really think a whole district revolts over a collapsed bridge? I say Kofo-Po fairly revels in other people's blunders, using them to swell its ranks and topple good order. It's already happened to the East and West. Blind me, this is not a conspiracy, Wield. We're their next target. What have you been reading lately? Faded Comrades, Sigmar by Jamie. A brilliant treatise on London Stock's feudal identity, written 10 cycles ago, still relevant today. Careful, some books are hazardous to common sense. Nice. You can borrow it after I'm done. Ain't that the truth? Have you seen my bird? Good Luke? No, haven't seen it. And I sincerely hope he's not shitting around the house again. Fuck off, Egbert. Whoops. Stop. The family unit that needed 3 rations was the one that housed Argo. Yeah, I thought it was this one, but apparently not. Okay, so he left here. So this is 28. So here, head down 1. That's 20. Now we're at 26. Oh, and now this is open. The door was open. Inspect the lock. The lock had been completely picked. Has Argo lost his keys again? I don't like the look of this. Your mustache is vibrating, drunk with curiosity. Enter. Journal updated. Uh-oh. A trace of blood. It leads towards the bedroom. There are bloodied fingerprints along the edge of the table. Damn, there are mice everywhere in this game. Whatever happened, it looks like it started here. This doesn't bode well, Wield. No signal. The thermometer reads 2 Celsius. This apartment wasn't heated last night. They say it's blood's leading towards the bedroom, right? So let's see. Edgar Stroller. What's that look? Don't you like kids? Yes. It would have never worked with Hester. With Jocasta, on the other hand. Wow. He's just down for all comers, huh? Examine. Bread, onions, and a half-empty can of beans. The kettle holds cold tea. Open top drawer. Not fully implemented. Open bottom drawer. Leave. That's the bedroom where there's more blood. So let's go here first. It won't budge. Break the door down. Damn. Nope, not exactly locked. It seems something behind it is holding it shut. Examine. Seems locked. The group died before the door was picked. Examine bookshelf. The bookshelf was deliberately thrown to the ground. Were they looking for a hidden compartment or secret door? What's the difference between reason and conspiracy thinking? Examine floor. Leave. When we play the full game, I'm gonna have to read those books and see if they have hidden clues and things of that nature. Examine surface. A cup of tea and a Commissar Romano novel sat on the bedside table. Argo and Wojciech were obsessed with crime novels. During the lockdown, they started making concept maps to solve the murder before the protagonist did. Open drawer. Maintenance wardrobe key. Leave. That night, Argo and Isabel went to sleep, not knowing it would be their last. Weldmeyer clenched his fist. Inspect Argo. 2 things were for certain. Argo was dead, and Weldmeyer had no clue where to begin. Chest. Flaccid, like a balloon. Underneath the pubic jungle on his chest, violet chromaticisms. No sign of physical violence. Head. Eyes wide open, well-defined veins around the iris. Rigor mortis kept the mouth frozen in an eternal silent scream. An ocean of blood from the lips to the neck. Clean the neck. The neck was full of scratches all over. Not enough to explain the exorbitant amount of blood. Self-inflicted? Limbs. Light abrasions on arms and legs, high concentration of blood in the hands and penis. A more careful look, however, revealed a mysterious cut that had scarred on the right brachial muscle in the forearm. We're men. We love talking about our scars. Why did he hide it? Did Isabel beat him? Touch our... Yo! Why is that the, This is the Imperialist one, right? Why is that the option? It's clearly lithium in yours! Yo! We are nevertheless unsure whether you are staring in envy or in admiration. Holy shit, that's crazy. That is wild. Objectively speaking, a nice dick. Something tells you that you ought not to. However, you have an erection and you can't hide it. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous in the middle of a murder investigation. Holy shit. I've been here for the writing for the most part, but Pube Jogo Chess here is trying to... Holy crap. Inspect Isabel. Even her corpse is charming. Stop those intrusive thoughts. Limbs. No mortal wound on the arms and legs. The hands displayed a large quantity of blood, localized above all in the fingertips. Skin residue under the fingernails. On the right thigh, a few shy love bites. Chest. Contusions on the hips. Obvious bite marks in erogenious zones. The fearsome stiffness of the nipples indicated a recent death. Wow, well, we did one. Crazy. For 2 seconds that seemed a lifetime, Weldmere conquered Isabel's right breast. That's insane. He had been waiting 3 cycles for this moment. He could now die in peace. That is insane. Complete creep. Complete and utter creep. Out of embarrassment or excitement, Weldmere had an erection. Holy crap. We believe in your research methods. Go on, Wield. What would you give her out of 10? Oh, why pretend? A strong 8. We were joking. Gosh, you are a weird one. Sick. Absolutely sick. I don't know, Volca. I don't know. It absolutely is, Davey. That is insane writing. The eyes were injected with coagulated blood. Isabel's face was completely red, but without any sign of physical violence. Inspect the bed sheets. Argo and Isabel had been wrapped precisely and meticulously in the bed sheets. It seemed more like a burial than a crime scene. Did they not die in bed? Siga had spoken of creaking walls last night. Well, what was that crazy woman saying? That the bricks were creaking, right? We may have a witness. Now say it out loud and listen to yourself. Our witness is someone who thinks she's made of glass. What could possibly go wrong? Reflect on causes of death. Inspector, your conclusions? There are no visible wounds and the blood comes from the orifices. No blunt instruments or firearms were used. The blood deliberately left their body. Poison? Perhaps we could humbly take a step back and return to assembling pipes. Reflect on the consequences. The DCB will deliver next quince rations tonight. They will first patrol the area to make sure everyone is in their residence. What will you and McKenna say when they find the corpses? Fuck. How will I explain all this to McKenna? Observe the antithesis. Don't concentrate on the finger pointing the way to it or you will miss all its glory. Things are altogether more pragmatic in times of war. Out of caution, the DCB will classify our dormitory as a suspected Kofopo household and arrest us all. But there's something in all of this that is escaping you. Wait, only 2 corpses. Where's Edgar? Exactly. Why did we not hear him cry this morning? A serious feeling of doubt spanned the length of Weldmere's spine. Was the murderer still inside? Examine. No trace of blood. The bed is immaculate by Juno's grace. Check under the pillow. Ooh. Tooth fairy. Check under the mattress. And a book. All right. Leave. Examine post-it. There's a post-it note yelling, "Fix the ventilation fan. We can hear all your crap from the bathroom." Open. It's locked. Use the maintenance wardrobe key. Crowbar. Come on now. You never know when a crowbar might come in handy. I might have to bash somebody's skull in with it. So wait a minute. What door were they looking at? I'm confused. It won't budge. Oh, use crowbar. Okay. Door's blocked from the other side. There's nothing to do here. All right, fine. So I can... What door were they looking at? I don't know what door they were fixating on. But let's go. Your bones have calcified. Once again, your body betrays you. You can't run away from your responsibilities. Not today. What if the murderer is still among us? So I can't leave then? No. I know. It sucks. Back to it. Fine. Okay, so whatever I have to do, it's in here. What did I miss in here? Did I click on the fireplace before? Examine. You have always wondered where these pipes lead. It's a sickness. You see a hole, you want to go inside. You want to see where it leads. You're a damn mole, but every mole needs its claws. Where are yours? Use crowbar. Passage unlocked. Enter. Okay. An accident. 2 transport carts crashed violently, leaving no survivors. It's a disaster. The DCB is still investigating the incident. Wait, no. That's your face! Gavin's Lube. Ooh, we can't even pick that up. That's unfortunate. Didn't I already have some of this? All right. Continue. Examine. It was too thick to see through. Examine carefully. Every 3 seconds, the fabric fluttered slightly. Someone is breathing behind that curtain. Open the curtain. He does not look friendly. Oh, and that's it. Okay. I'm definitely interested. This is a game, once the full version of it comes out, we'll be covering it on the channel. I like narrative adventures. I like mysteries. This definitely seems like a game that's going to focus on mysteries. What I'll be curious about is I really enjoy in games like this if there's an opportunity for you to fail, like how thorough you are, how much you look around, how much you talk with people, if all of that allows you to get a better result than what you might be able to do if you just speed through it. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle the mystery and the investigation portion of this. It'll also be interesting to see if you could do kind of a pacifist run where you attempt to only talk things out and never actually harm people, and if that gives you like a different experience, you know, and perhaps a different ending than what you get if you decide to beat the crap out of anybody who doesn't do what you say. But regardless, I feel like there's a core here that I could definitely end up enjoying. Obviously, the game is in pre-alpha, so there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and additional things that they'll need to do. I did reach out to the dev on Twitter and ask if they had a release window in mind, but as they said at the beginning here, they're basically doing this in their spare time, and at this time, they don't have any real like budget or funding for the game, so it took them 3 years to get to this point based on the time schedule that they're at. So who knows how long it would take for a full game to come out. I don't know if they're going to try to do anything to potentially get some budget for this, like maybe do a Kickstarter or something like that, but I'll be keeping tabs on it. If I hear something, I'll definitely let you all know. You all already know when it comes to me, the more CRPGs, the better. This looks like a really cool narrative CRPG that at some point we'll get. So whenever that happens, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I will definitely check them out. Thank you for playing. Congrats, comrade. You've completed the Discord playtest of Glasshouse. This is a result of 3 years of tireless work developed without funding and only in our spare time. With or without a publisher, we're determined to see this through and deliver the experience you deserve. But to do that, we need your help. So I did wishlist game on Steam. I did join the Discord. What is leave a feedback? What does that go to? Oh, your feedback is extremely valuable. It helps us understand how players feel as the story unfolds, what works and what needs improvement. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize you were a dev vault. Oh, awesome. All of that is in your plans. That's fantastic. I'm really happy to hear that. Definitely hit me up when you all are ready for content creators to do more stuff in your game. I'll definitely cover it. Looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. What's up, Giacomo? Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. We'll take care of your feedback. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more from you guys. I think the core of what you all have here is really interesting. So this is probably your first time on the channel, but yeah, here at Slanted Gaming, I love CRPGs. So Pillars of Eternity, Baldur's Gate 3, Disco Elysium, those are all games that I play on the regular. So as soon as I saw that you all were making a narrative CRPG, I immediately knew it would be something that would be right up my alley. And frankly, I wasn't disappointed by this. This was hands down one of the best streams I ever seen at Glasshouse. Oh, that's awesome, man. Awesome when you play. Hey, I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, I try to make sure no matter what type of game I'm playing, I give people a good experience. So if there's no voice acting, then I voice acted myself and try to make sure it's entertaining and give people an idea of what type of game they would be getting. I was found to die on the Des were in Ukraine. Haven't heard from them in a while. Got you. Slander's talented voice actor. Thanks, Pounder. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's see. Feedback. Which of the following games have you played before? I played Disco Elysium. Ooh, they asked if I played Rogue Trader. I sure have. I've never played Pathologic. Have any of you all played Pathologic? And if so, do you feel like it's a game that I should play and check out? I've also never played Planescape Torment, but you all have already told me it's something I have to play. So 2026, we will make that happen. Would you rate the demo 1 through 5? I feel like the demo was very good, especially because you all let people know right up front, hey, it's pre-alpha, so that helps people to set expectations. How much time have you spent playing Glasshouse? I spent almost 2 hours. Based on what you see for Glasshouse so far, how much would you expect it to cost in US dollars? I would expect it to cost probably around $20, but I don't know how long the game is going to actually be. Did you have any issue with saves? No, but I never needed to use saves. I finished the demo in a single play session. There we go. Were the objectives of the game always clear to you? Yeah, they were. It's just how to get to them was not clear. If you got stuck, when did it happen? I never really got stuck, but I was unclear on how to get the adhesive or the coagulant that the lady asked for. I never saw that, but that's probably on me more so than a problem with the actual game. So yeah, I'm good on that. How satisfied are you with inventory and management system? I was not satisfied with that. It was frustrating. I ran out of space too quickly. Could be because I didn't make enough use of the storage, but just in general, I don't see how that makes for a better experience. I feel like you should I feel like in a narrative game, just let players have the stuff in the inventory that they need. But there might be a reason for it in the game that'll become more clear when we get a larger version of it. How did you find the game controls? Very smooth and responses. I had no issues. What did you think of the graphics? I enjoyed the art a lot. I thought the art was a really cool aspect of the game. How would you rate the clarity of the tutorials? I think that could probably use some work, or at least in the combat section. I didn't feel like I completely understood what was going on. And every time he tried to punch me, it was like it did this slow-mo that made me feel like I was supposed to be doing something to counteract or stop what he was doing, and I couldn't. So clarity regarding some of that would definitely be appreciated. How much did you like the combat system? I actually liked it quite a bit. I love the idea of you put me in high intense physical situations, but I can still talk my way out of it, as opposed to most games where once it gets to a physical standpoint, all attempts to talk are off. I think it's really, really cool that when people are at their most irate, you still have the opportunity to talk them down. And I feel like the lack of combat is kind of a weakness of Disco Elysium, and part of the reason why some people can't get into it. So I think having a really interesting narrative game that deals a lot with politics and personalities and all that kind of stuff, while still sprinkling in combat on a regular basis, is going to make it a lot easier for some people to enjoy the overall experience. The idea is that depending on items you have in your inventory, you can unlock specific actions and dialogues. In the future, we plan to add the ability to drop items on the floor or something similar. That probably would have helped. Absolutely. The screwdriver is a great example. Without it, you wouldn't have been able to screw the handle of the restroom back door into place, for example, right? And the problem was, once I used that screwdriver, I wasn't confident about whether or not I might have to use it again. And so I didn't feel comfortable taking it out of my inventory. All right, and so it might be helpful to put something in where it's like it's a quest item, it's used once you use it, it's gone because it served its purpose, because otherwise players are going to end up in a situation where they're holding on to items for 30 hours that they use 20 hours towards the beginning of the game, because they're not sure if they're going to end up needing it again. Yeah, totally right. There we go. Okay, cool. Even this game says you need to play Plastic Game Tournament. It's definitely on the list. I'm going to play it. Developing Glasshouse since 2022 without funding. Maybe we'll do a Kickstarter once we have something truly great. If you do a Kickstarter, I'll definitely announce it on my channel, and I'll support, for whatever it's worth. And I really hope you all are able to get what you want out of this experience and provide us with the exact game you want to be able to create. Which CRPG has a very good inventory system? That is a great question. I remember not having many problems with Wasteland 3's inventory system. Maybe I'm remembering that with rose-colored glasses, but I don't remember feeling bad about that inventory system at all. All right. Did you have any trouble completing the QTEs? Yeah, that's the thing. I did not notice it. So I think I missed QTEs that I was supposed to do during combat. How much did you like the talk option? I really liked it. I thought that was fantastic. What was the aspect of combat system that you understood the least, and why? How do you defend after you have used the talk option? Is it even an option to do that? Yeah, I'm not sure if I was just supposed to eat those punches or what's the deal. Did you manage to complete the pre-alpha? Yes. Was it difficult to complete the main quest? A Feast for Fools and get it to flat? No, it was not. It was easy. Did you manage to complete the side quest, The Glue That Binds Us? Is that the one where she asked for the coagulant? If so, then no. How difficult was it to get into the final room? I didn't understand immediately, but I understood it relatively quickly. What do you think about the story of the game? Love it. I think this could be really, really cool. Do you like the dialogues in Glasshouse? Yeah, I feel like you all did a good job with that. Can you tell us a bit about your computer setup? Sure. Hold on one second. I don't remember this stuff automatically. Where is that? System, I think, and then about, and then let's see. You want to know my CPU? My CPU is the AMD Ryzen 9, and then what is it? 5950X. Ryzen 9 5950X. And what did you ask for? GPU. I have a GeForce RTX 3090. GeForce RTX 3090, and I have 64 gigs of RAM. Yes, I know it's all overkill, but trust me, it makes me feel so good. that extra RAM in particular, oh, makes my life so much easier. A year or two ago, when my live streams used to randomly reboot and I couldn't figure out what was going on, it was memory. My computer was running out of memory and I just didn't realize it. How smooth was your gameplay experience on PC? Perfectly smooth. I had no issues. If you could add something of Glasshouse, what would it be? More voice acting. Definitely, I think that's going to be needed. And submit. All right. I gave you all my feedback. Played through the demo. I wish you all the absolute best. I think this is really, really cool, and I look forward to being able to cover this again. It's been a couple of hours, so I don't know how long we're gonna play Rogue Trader, but we're gonna get at least some Rogue Trader in, especially considering that we are stuck in on a ship right now. So I want to get off that ship. So hold on, let me switch my game over to Rogue Trader on YouTube. And then let me also go over to Twitch real quick so I can switch it over there as well. Hold on, create a dashboard, stream summary, and edit stream info. And where's that game? There we go. Glasshouse category, Rogue Trader. Give me that. Bam, and done. And now that's been updated. And we are all good. So back to YouTube. There we go. And bam. I would also jump in. That's awesome, Randall. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. All a couple of Jizzo, but pretty high end. Yep, exactly. So I want to... Yep, take care, both. Appreciate you stopping by. Looking forward to seeing more of the game, dude. W setup. Yeah, I want to do a full upgrade on everything so that I can record and edit in 4K. But I don't know. We'll see. Things are... I feel like I probably need to save my money right now, stack up, because I don't know what the future is going to bring. Rogue Trader is a game where there isn't even a rogue class, just a trader class. Hey, it is what it is, man. Things are not always consistent. Is it starting up? Okay, yeah, it is starting up. That was fun. I enjoyed that. So many games that I play are really, really heavy combat experiences that being able to switch things up with a narrative experience is nice for me. RAM prices are nutty right now. I saw that I guess like getting 60 gigs of RAM is over $1,000 right now. Sick. That's another reason why I'm not building my computer right now, because I'm like, hey, no way I'm paying them prices. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. And the unfortunate thing is I don't see what's going to turn the situation around. You know, like it's not going to, the need for all these server components is not going to stop.
Let's see this through.
So what's going to make this better? Couldn't tell you.
As if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby.
Well, that wasn't going to happen.
From death. 1,000 heretics were...
You're on a 3070 and an Intel 3600 KF back home. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, that's a nice setup. All of them back to back. Okay, so look, let's go with Argenta. Which one makes the most sense? I really want her to destroy those damn speakers, if I'm being honest. I guess she'll come up over here. Yeah. She'll come up over here. And then Cassia, you can come right here. And then Jay, yep, you can come over here, because then you can use your guns on that if you get the opportunity. And then we'll put you over here. And then you could actually, you know what? You're the one who should be over here. Avalar, where can you go? You're going to be all the way out and about. And then, yeah, you're going to just hang around the middle. And then you... Oh, yeah, actually, here. Yeah, you're going to be in range of Copper Tongue. That'll work. And production increases unstable world markers affect production. Mm-hmm. Ships and I got a night house in my side that I wasted all our time getting. That's unfortunate. When did I? Oh, that's right. We get something automatically. Let's see. You and you. Actually, here. I'm gonna give you this because I find it interesting.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then I'm gonna double those bonuses so you can really just go to town on people. Oh, and that means I can't set anything else. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right. Well, we'll give you what?
That is foolishness.
No line of sight. You're looking right at her. She's right to the side here.
Not.
Oh man.
Emperor,
that's
give
annoying.
Me strength. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Do that. Do that. Beautiful. And that's one. You know what? She could
Isn't this
bring them all to the same area, right? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Isn't that nice? Mm-hmm. Oh, she's about to make some people have a bad day. Ooh,
Faith without
yep,
deeds
I'm gonna
is
activate
worthless.
that. And then, how can she not? All right, she could attack you. This is that corrupted Mechanicus ship. Yep, it is. Race is because I went back in time and stole a third ship. Oh, wow. There was a lot of cheap GPUs after the crypto boom crash, so probably after some AI companies go bust, we'll get cheaper RAM. Good call out. That's true. I can see that.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Can you? Okay, yeah, you can go back over here. Beautiful.
My gaze.
Oh, and now it's her turn. Isn't that nice? But she can't give you an extra turn. So who benefits the most? I guess we can give you an extra turn.
Don't get too cocky.
Yeah, in fact, you could benefit quite a bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You.
One step ahead.
Uh-huh. And chill. Oh, now she could move if she wanted to. Does she want to though? You know what? Yeah, sure. She'll come out over here.
Guided by faith.
Mm-hmm. And now you can give him that. There we go. And he will do this.
You clearly are outmatched.
That was the wrong decision. I should have just done a cleave on all of you. That probably would have went better.
Let's set this in motion. That is how it's done.
That was nice though.
You are clearly outmatched.
Let's do that. If AI companies go bust, so does our economy at the moment. But sometimes you have to make things better before, worse before it gets better. People want AI to fail, but they fail to realize the AI we see sucks, but almost every industry in America has already incorporated AI at heart, huge scale, and has for years. That's true. Built in 2023, mostly because BG3 is coming out. Nice. But I was also aware we're between the crypto bust and the AI boom, and there wasn't going to be a better opportunity. I agree, Lordrin. The economy is bad already. It's hard to imagine it being much worse. There's so many people who have had issues finding jobs right now. It's insane. It's insane. It is absolutely insane. Let's see. Man, they're all gonna go around him. So here, let's. Okay, I've actually already got that 60%. Can I include you in this? I can. There we go. I like that. Ooh, look at that. Like that too. And you know what? Sure, let's go for it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get you up out of here.
I'll do it.
Oh my, okay, fine. If that's the way you feel about it. What is this? 95%. I should have went for that for the beginning. That was my screw up. It's fine. You're 21%. 95. You're 95%. Get you up out of here.
The Emperor's judgment.
Beautiful.
Faith without deed. For you, my Emperor.
Mm-hmm. This. And let's see. You know what? I just really dislike this freaking thing. 38%. What if I just do? Can I do this? 41%. Sure. Come on, man. Are you serious? At 41%? Fine. ChatGPT is ass, but that's like customer-facing AI. AI is about to replace a bunch of farmers too, which is good and bad because farming still uses a lot of child labor. Weirdly, picking still can't be done by robots though. Humans still have to do that. The amount of AI ads on YouTube is out of control already. What's going on, Shark? Yeah, I just don't appreciate the way I see it taking over jobs. Like the amount of people who flat out can't get a job right now, coupled with all of the ads I see proclaiming that, hey, proudly proclaiming that, hey, why have a human do this work? You could use AI. You know, it just puts a really bad taste in my mouth when it comes to AI, and I think that's how a lot of people frankly are feeling. And considering the way things have been going, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. He can't take you out in one go. Oh, but you know what? That makes sense here. How about this though? No. How about this? No, still not. Okay, fine. So you, that's only 42%. Why does Pascal feel like he's a little bit weaker than he should be? Not that, I said. Here. 95%. Okay, so this is the one that really hits. Okay, but not that either. Here. You do that. Hey, doesn't this work on you? It sure does. I like that. Just off GP. I'd hit both of you, but it is what it is. Excellent. Now you can just obliterate him. Go ahead, handle it. Ooh, like that. Fan of that. All right. Let's see.
They won't expect this.
This here. And then let's get close. Beautiful. And then let's see. Not you, not you, not you. There's nothing we can use for that, huh? So here we come all the way out here. CLs tend to forget that you can't make money if nobody has it. That's definitely true.
Easy.
You gotta have customers. Sooner or later, you got to have customers. I don't want to end up attacking a bunch of my companions in order to be able to do this.
They won't expect this.
And one more, right? There we go. Nope. Here we go. There we are.
Action.
For action. And damn. This was that was not what I was expecting. And here. Let's do that. And wait a minute. Here, hold on. We do that. There we go. And that's it. All right. That's all I can do. Yeah, it doesn't need to make money if it makes companies money. Refrigerators and freezers replace a ton of jobs. So did automation. So did cars. None of these things made money. That's true. The dream of AI is to let wealth have access to skill without giving skill access to wealth. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. What's up, Molecule? How are you finding Rev's build so far? Fantastic. I think they're working really well for me so far. When they did for their companies, but all they did was increase profits. I feel like there's no question something's gonna have to give. There's an interview on, wow, Abelard, why did you not do more damage than that? There was an interview on CNN from a guy saying that he feels like AI is going to replace like, I think 30% of corporate jobs in the next 5 years. I'm sorry, of white collar jobs in the next 5 years. And it was like, and a lot of them were going to be entry level as well. So it's like the people who are, you know, coming out of college and trying to figure out how to get ahead and got degrees in areas that previously would have been considered marketable. They essentially won't be able to get a job. What does that look like? I've said this before on the channel. I don't see how we don't end up
to being ordered around.
how we don't end up getting UBI. I feel like that's pretty much the direction that we're going. And to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Not sure how I feel about it. Revan knows the game inside out, but he has some crazy ideas. I take you're not always a fan of his builds, but like. And lovely. I like that. Very helpful. Wait, can we walk over? No, we can't. So we'll go ahead and do that. Interesting. And I did not expect again for it to do so little. You're all the way over there. There's not much she can do to help with this. Here, hold on.
If I may.
Let's do that. Get that attack of opportunity going. There we go. Ooh, and knocked him down. I like that. Like that quite a bit. Here, she can get this. In fact, both of them. You think AI will create a post-money society? There's no way that's happening. Absolutely not. A post-money society weakens the power and influence of people who currently have money. Why would they go for that? I do not see that happening at all. He benefits from more toughness. We'll give it to him. What up, Q minus? How are you, dude? Let's see. What do we want? We could do Abelard. That's useful. Who's next? Vox Skull. So yeah, let's. Can we go ahead, give you an extra turn? And then can you go ahead? Still 38%. How many times are they gonna have me miss this freaking dude? Come on, man.
Is worthless.
This is getting kind of ridiculous.
I'll do it.
Okay, so now we had 95. Okay, for whatever reason, right here around the corner was somehow terrible. All right, fine, whatever. You know what? We'll give it to you.
A moving target lives longer.
What is happening to badly is this is safety net to make sure we don't survive, be replaced, to put it as optimistically as possible. Yep.
Wanna see a trick?
And again, that's by design, and a post-money society ruins all of that.
Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
So hard to see us going in that direction. Although, hey, I would be all about it. You can't get. Oh yeah, you can actually. Look at that. Can you get him again? Probably not. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, nice. All right, and then we'll come back over here and get some of this going.
Indeed.
Some of this going. And get some of that going. And bam. And then she's gonna come over here. And can she get to you?
Never fight fair.
And then, well, she tried. Yeah, because if she did this, yeah, it'd blow up, what's his name? Actually, here.
I can do that.
Why
with the
don't
right
you,
incentive.
why don't you come around this way? I don't think we'll have a choice. I mean, if AI could go out and distribute food, houses, etc., people won't need the rich. Yeah, but the problem is the rich are controlling AI, which means they're controlling how it's developed. And why would they use it in a way that assists in those areas? AI is not assisting in those areas now. AI is running rampant around the country. And as far as I can tell, the only thing that it's doing is making the rich richer. I do not see anywhere in the country where AI is causing people who were in abject poverty to somehow have better, safer, cleaner lives. That's not happening. People are just making more money. Pretty good. Added road trade on my wish list. Nice. Waiting for a price dropping now. Awesome. Awesome, dude. Hope you enjoy it once you get your hands on it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Awesome.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
We'll take another one. Oh. Annoying.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
There's tons of open source AI. You think computer science majors can't get jobs, won't turn to AI chaos? No, because at the end of the day, AI costs money. It costs money to run all those services. It costs money to make AI work. So no, I don't think random broke computer science majors are all of a sudden going to be able to turn the tables on these people who are dead set on the AI serving a very specific purpose. I don't see that happening at all. Honestly, I see these people getting their way and no one being able to stop them. Take care, Jovi. Have a good night, dude. And buy NVIDIA. Nice. I'm so sure. All right. No. Hey, there we go. Open source AI can run on a bunch of computers, but from what I've seen, that type of AI is not going to produce the results you're talking about as far as making things better for people in a state of abject poverty, right? It's not going to improve housing. It's not going to somehow make things cheaper for folks. That's not happening. In order to complete those type of tasks, you need the AI that is being developed by Google, the AI that's being developed by Elon Musk, the AI that's being developed by T-Mobile. And
Marching ahead. We should deal with
will
this.
there be some improvements in people's lives based on this? I can certainly see that. You know, it be improvements in the pursuit of consumerism, all right? But the idea that we're heading towards a place where people who are in desperate, awful situations now are going to have their lives significantly improved and going to be in vastly superior circumstances in a year or so, or 5 years, because of what AI is doing. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Say AI will cause a revolution and we will see cyber terrorism with cyber terrorists, etc. Oh, that's what you're counting on? That's certainly possible.
I forge my own success.
I still don't know if that'll end
Look
up
no further.
Join me in
being a
prayer.
boon for people, though. to be honest with you.
Certainly explains.
You are in the presence of House Orcelio.
Let's see. You come here.
Sins
You
hidden in the heart.
Here. You come out over here.
Trading is just like
You.
that. It takes skill and talent.
Come here. Where is Copper Tongue is with you? Yeah, that's fine. Who have I not placed? Argenta's there. Abelard. I think we're all here. Okay. Maybe it'll all work out for the best. I certainly hope it does. I certainly hope it does.
We are the spearhead
Because as you
of the
said,
Imperium.
at this point, a lot of our economy is roped up into AI.
nice little
So
stroll.
if it turns out that we're going to have to rip all of that out for the good of the country, needless to say, that will be deeply painful.
Execution is assured.
What's up, lols? AI is already starting to have problems recycling bad content from other AIs. Main thing current wants to be good for is dead internet theory. Yet again, a fear. Yet again, a fear. Ooh, you know what? We should not be directly next to you because that could be a problem. And then you, and then Jay, that works. And then we want you close. And then, yeah, that works. All right, let's do it.
If I may.
You. What is this? Gain 6 and that against 6% armor, cannot be overpenetrated. Gain immunity to prone. Gain +1 deflection against area attacks. Interesting. First that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Now that. And she'll give herself that. And then, yeah, I guess she'll
Isn't
get
this a
that.
job for the
Sure, why not?
serfs?
She'll go ahead and
I'm
give
not
you that.
accustomed to being ordered around.
And then
If I
I
may.
need y'all nice and tightly together. There we go. Now you.
I am a navigator.
What's your deal?
Not a servitor.
Uh-huh. And sure, let's do that. Could have been better, could have been worse. Unless it lives to build the basilisk before the rich people do. Let's see. That's all done. So that's all we can do. Okay. Okay, it is for, let's cover, and yep, let's go. Wow, you are not doing much against them at all. Here. Let's see, let's do that. Now does this work again? Yeah, done. They must pass resistance test. Right, okay. So here.
Let's set this in motion. Contemplate your
There we go. Very nice.
As said, so done.
There we go. That helps a little bit. And then we can do it again, right? Did they just... There we go. Beautiful. Excellent. That helped. All right, and then he got out of dodge. I'll take that. Chill out for a little bit. Actually, no. You're not going to chill out for a little bit. She is going to...
You jest, sure.
No line of sight. He's right there below you. What's the problem, lady? Here, hold on. What if you came over here? You got a line of sight then? Nope.
Watch my
They're
back.
really going to make me come all the way down here. Yeah, I really can't make my life easier anyway. I already have a George Jetson job. I sit around the office in case we hit a button.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
You there. And then
Don't
you
get too
come
cocky.
right over there. And then, sure, go ahead.
And it is done.
Okay, and then you do that. Power your attack some, and then do that. Not all that great. Ooh. Avalar's like, I didn't even do anything, bro. Like, why? Hey, there we go.
Just a
Damn,
minor setback.
he is obliterating Abelard for no reason. No reason whatsoever. And not much better with you either, huh? And now you just woke up. Okay. And can she... Yep, okay, cool. Did I see? Yeah, we can get 100 on you.
Doubt is for the
Let's
weak.
do it.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
She went psycho. That was kind of insane.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
That was more than a little bit insane. Like that quite a bit. Okay, now you. Let's first make sure you can get to him, right? Okay. And then, ooh. Now that I think about it. I'll mark you as prey. And then let's do this to you. This should help some. Why doesn't that do anything? Hold on. Reduces the damage dealt for the target's attack by 15%. Targets with the reject the flesh feature. Oh, he doesn't have any flesh. Suffer shock damage. Oh wait, if the target is a mechanism or a machine, it suffers 50 shock damage instead, and its characteristics are reduced by 10 to the end of combat. This should work. Why did that not work? Panel use machines banishment, and it was it was applied. So it applied the debuff, looks like, but he didn't suffer 50 damage. Let's see. No, it doesn't even look like it applied the debuff. This is all from castigating. So what is Machine Spirit doing then? Because a forge fiend is a demon? I guess. Yeah, I totally understand, Slandered. Slandered. Conrad. Yeah, I do not want to be out on the job market right now. It's tough out there, man. I hope you get a new job soon. It's like, it helps my mood. You always streaming. I watch. Hey, man, it's absolutely my pleasure. Forge Fiend did nothing wrong. Stop it. I really need to play something other than Officer so I can fit Jay better into my runs. Yep, it helps. Sanctic Officer in particular is just so damn fun. I've never played a Sanctic Psyker period, much less an Officer, but I heard it can be really, really powerful. Apparently Forge Fiends are not machines. Yeah, now I know. Now I know. That was a freaking waste. Okay, at least she's still dodging. And Cassia's going next. Cassia's really gonna lay it on ya. There you go. Do that. And you ready for another dosage? Targets are overexerted. All right, fine. You already have that. So yeah, we could just go with this. Sounds good. And yeah, I want you to go nothing short of insane, lady. Continue. Ooh, oh, 0%. Okay, cool. Damn, they said she was doing 50 a pop. That's crazy. Evil incarnate. Into peace, you will be avenged. Beautiful, and we got a level up out of it. Forge Fiend's too cool for status effects. Apparently so. Now I know.
I've read about this.
This is actually super cool when you play as a heretic, being able to make the Forge Fiend a part of your ship. Unfortunately, as an Iconoclast, we don't get an option that's quite that awesome. All right, Executioner. Ooh, time for secondary heroic acts. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. I'll never use yours. Yours is whackness, but the rest of them. Why? Yeah, overcharge. Why did you make me select it? That's weird. Servo Skull immediately heals to full. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna use this. Never. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Victory.
In-game lore reason is that they're used by Sanctic Psychers with absolute faith. Wow, yeah, great, nice do that. I'm guessing Auto, obvious Inquisitors can too. You could make the baby god possess the Force Fiend? What? The baby god? Awesome. Got to do that. Now, all right, I want to get food for football first, then we'll come back to football, deal with the mutants, and inform them that they have their food. Tentacles everywhere. That area ended your unfair run? Yeah, I assume that's quite the brutal fight if you're trying to do it on unfair. No doubt about it. Ooh. Really? Here, let's go up here first. Oh, Nomos. Oh. That's kind of wild. Can apparently yoink a Forge Fiend and chill with you? Wow. Did not know that. Did not know that at all. No, this is ship AI. Beautiful. Only 2 ships. Oh no, it's the ships that have the weird pulse thingy. Here. Actually, here. Let's go ahead and start with that.
Torpedoes!
Deploy torpedoes.
Engage the lance batteries!
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't even have a pulse that I can use against you. I didn't realize that. Well, that sucks. In fact, this whole thing is probably about to suck. Yep, getting hit up nicely. Here. Who is more likely?
Purify the battlefield!
Here. Can I still do? Yep, I can still do a turnaround. Okay, cool.
Macro cannons, volley!
That's excellent.
Fire at will!
And then let's go ahead and turn around.
Destination locked in. Adjust heading.
Damn. Oh wait, no. This you are the one I want. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and refresh our shields. And there we go. You're gonna go, and you'll go, and then my torpedo goes. Beautiful. Now I could, I actually want to go for you. How does this work when you still got that? Does this still work? Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's fantastic. Excellent. Okay. And you still have no shields. And how did that not do anything to you? I'm so confused. So disturbed. There we go.
Bloody throne! We did it!
You see, sounds like a male Cabillia. What's up, Krakenlog? How are you, dude? If you're Master J, you could give her a ship and it joins you in battle. I gave her a ship. I don't think the ship joins you in battle, though. I've never seen that. I think particularly strong astropaths can manifest psychic powers, too. Ooh. Do the soul bond to the Emperor. Nice. Yeah, I already gave her a ship, and she thanked me for it. It's not showing up in combat. Let's see. Voice ship management. Oh, you could be upgraded, huh? Takes most of my scrap, but still take it. Oh, when did we level? Oh, we must have just leveled up just now. Reinforced shields for sure. Warp wave is nice. Heading is nice. Arc augury, whatever. I like warp wave the most, so we'll take that. All my pulses still filled, right? They are, so we're good. All right. You had 2 ships following you around, but yeah, you get one from the arbitrator mission, and then a second one from colonization. It's not from your romance with Jay. Prepare a landing part. Oh, speaking of colonization. And the leaders told, let's see, what was this? People extended a veil of protection while taking them into his care, and thereby of all Fallstone with them. And beautiful. Now this increases the Drusians. This gives me holy gifts. Blade gains benevolent protector. Lore Imperium increases their wounds. Ooh, and this increases profit factor too. Interesting. But I really want the Drusians. Well, maybe I should go for profit factor. Someone was telling me that I guess in Act 4 you get way more reputation with vendors now than you used to, and that you don't need to make a beeline for reputation with them the way you had to before. Oh, Cocarnis, that's who you're referring to. It's like a must be the secret serial killer. You can get Khan from Solomon's Quest and one from a colony project. Right. But not from Romancing Jay, right? So you can't get 3 ships. So one from Solomon, one from Colony, but not one from Jay. I always go for profit factor. I get enough loot to max reputation anyway. You know, I always ended up short with the Drusians, but I'm thinking I'm going to go for profit factor this time as well, because the last time I played through the game, I felt a little short at the end, to be honest with you. And having additional wounds is beneficial to my character. Sure, why not? All right, Filestone, got that. Oh, you know what? I should check to see if there are any contracts that I'm supposed to be doing right now. Let's see. Yeah, see, we got contracts, plus deal, complete that. And nothing else there. All right, fine. Well. Boom.
I can see crimson lights in the void.
Ooh, I do not like getting hit right off the bat. That is so annoying. Oh, it's worse the one that has equipment my rogue trader needs for builds. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those yet. I'm not sure as a Bladedancer if I actually get anything that's all that great for my build. It's been a while since I've had to consider a Bladedancer. Let's see, you. How was that all that we did? I do not appreciate it at all. And now we gotta go for a different section. Don't appreciate that either. But here we go for you. So you.
Fire at will.
An appointment with the dentist to see about my nerve damage. Whoa! Wish you luck, Moonlight. Hopefully you get good news. Hopefully you get very, very good news. All right, well, that wasn't particularly worthwhile. In fact, that kind of just sucked all the way around, but... Okay,
The whispers grow louder. We approach oblivion.
I can't remember a ship ramming me before. That's wild. You bastard. You rammed me. That's a first. I can't ever remember a ship ramming me before. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, and I can't do the cycle back thing right now either. Damn. I'm definitely gonna need to restart shields after that. Oof. Wow, that was brutal. Here, so first we'll do this. And then this. I think that needs improved heavy bolter for Argenta. It certainly makes the game much easier. Damn, this is bad.
Fire at will.
That barely did anything. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get you? Maybe? Nope. Not even that. Damn. This was a really, really bad play. I got absolutely... No, I don't get rammed often at all, Moonlight. Torpedoes haven't been buggy so far, JV. Casbalika ended up wasting like 10,000 rep in Act 4 once I did all the colonization projects because I basically threw all my Act 3 loot at them. Interesting. I don't think anyone could fully grasp ship combat. Anyhow, the turns ultimates work. I don't have a problem with ship combat in this game, but it feels like something has changed because, again, I had never had
Direct our course.
anyone ram me before like that, and it was most unpleasant.
Volley.
Yeah, not a fan of Act 3, but like, I know.
Torpedoes.
Torpedoes! Ooh, they won't even let me protect that side. That's unfortunate. All right. What is nice though? That's unfortunate.
Destination locked in. Helmsman, follow my command.
Of course not. Okay. Let's protect the front. Ooh, so close. Here. We'll put you at the right angle to be able to catch up. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Damn, you got a... So whack that they gave you another go at it. Ooh, can you? Ha ha ha. It has taken all my resources, but I believe we have finally reached the end. And I just used like damn near all my scrap. So I may not even have enough scrap to heal myself. You had to do the whole run without torpedoes? Oh, wow. We're skipping their first turn every time, and other times getting double turns at random. Oh, wow, that's crazy. No, I definitely haven't experienced that. All right, yep. It didn't allow me to heal all the way, but I put myself in a good spot at least. Awesome, that's done. Well, it's super satisfying watching her just unload entire mags into the enemy. Yeah, I can't wait until I got her built up a little bit more. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Deliver your report. Uh-oh. What do you want to talk about? I don't remember this. Get a brain worm, constantly interrupted my game for like a third of the act. Have my own crew horribly scarred for no reason. You should enjoy it because it's so clearly Warhammer. Oh, this is about Jay. How much does it cost me? Bring me the embezzler. Bring me the embezzler. Do you not perceive the note through me? Trying to sell the score. Get out of my sight. Jay gets whatever she wants. What's up, Rob? How are you, man? I can't complain at all, brother. Cannot complain at all. Did she write her little symbol yet? Okay, let's see. Turn you on. Here. How am I looking for items? Waiting for Jay, and then not Jay, for Earliet, and then you. This is what? Why is it not showing me? There we go. Marksman rifle. Oh, because I have two. It's not. Let me see. 2125. This is 1825, 20% armor penetration. This says only 15% armor penetration. This also has more hit chance. So yep, we'll stick with that. Then light armor, 30% gives you more dodge as well. +5 agility, that does nothing for her. And this is more armor, so I'll give you that. And we'll let go of this. And then how's this doing? What is that? Chartist Monocle. Monocle grants a +15 bonus to commerce. Wait, so what are you wearing? Voice of command. Extra damage. Makes sense. And then this is armor. And grants a bonus to fellowship. Okay. So yeah, we don't need this. We can add that to cargo. Plus a -10 penalty to perception for all attacks made against the wearer until all enemies are a 2-cell radius from the wearer. Not a bad helmet, but I don't think we have anybody who uses this well. So probably gonna go ahead and skip this. What are you wearing for a helmet? Yeah, let this go. What is this for? Servo Skull Swarm. +10 fellowship and intelligence. Suffers no damage for air attacks. This also suffers no damage from air attacks. Whenever it's hit by a melee attack, it immediately deals an amount of damage that scales with your heretical rate. And it's mental damage to the attacker. That is nada. So no, that does not help me. Start 100% 40K. Would be if the game actually came up with a decent reason to be stuck in the Drakari torture dungeon. There is a good reason. You've been kidnapped. It's a perfectly good reason. Instead, I got railroaded by an elf I never interacted with and have to act like I'm stupid enough to fall for it. The whole we've been gassed and that's why it all makes sense. It's whack. I do agree that it's whack. What is... Oh, you don't have votary ranking. The wearer of this cloak gains a psychic power which allows him to sacrifice wounds to immediately teleport to any cell. Huh. That could be useful on a certain playthrough, but not this one. Weapon skill and strength. I feel like I should give this to you. Oh, wait. Whereas the shield equipped, whenever the wearer is hit, multiple hits and a burst are considered a single hit. This skill gains 5% block. That's actually pretty nice. Maybe I'll wear this. All attacks of opportunity deal an additional +5 damage. I'm gonna go with that instead. And go ahead and let that go. Grants +15 Medikai. I have things that scale off Medikai. I don't care about getting an extra wound when I make a melee attack. We can let that go. Cabela, you could take that. I know you like it. All right, and now medkits and grenades. You need another medkit. No problem. I got you. And there we go. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? How are you? You are short a grenade. There we go. And now we're good. Excellent. And now let me also, before I forget, check in on the stores. Rather fall for Irrelate. Well, I bet you fell the first time around. Just say, yeah, I'm not doing that. Always turn Jay into a super tank with Commissar hat and a couple of accessories that scale with skill level. I've never thought about Jay being in a tank role. That would be interesting. Maybe we'll end up doing that this turnaround. You would have never listened earlier. I would have agreed. I never agreed with her once. I have kicked her out of my ship and she magically came back. I can see this is a source of frustration for you. Ooh, you got... Ooh, was that a heavy bolter I saw? Holy smokes. I do appreciate that. Oh, snap. Not enough profit factor. Ah, crap. All right. And can't trade anything for you. Can't trade anything for you either. I know I got some things for you. And it gives me one. Beautiful. I'll take that. Domino! Yo! Appreciate you signing up over on Twitch, man. Thank you so much. Hey, let's go ahead with the scrap here first. And then still lets me upgrade. Well, go ahead and upgrade that hole. Hey, I'm already at level 4. I appreciate it. Long range, 2 shots, 21 damage. Long range, 2 shots, 21 damage. Short range, 4 shots, 21 damage. I actually think I prefer being able to just shoot no matter what range they're at. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna let this go. Ceramite plating projects the vessel from harm, negating. Yeah, let's go with the extra. And then what's this? 70 points for each sector. This amount is doubled against. Yeah, that's the same deal. So nothing to worry about there. All right. The only saving grace to that Act 3. Yep, it is short. And straightforward enough that I could put it in story difficulty and skip my way out of it. Do you feel the same way about Wrath of the Righteous when you end up going to the Demon Lucianera? Is that a weak point of the game for you? Oh, this does let you go up in all those other areas, but no, we're gonna come back around there. You have the game better in it. The problem I've been watching your content back when you're doing Wrath of the Righteous playthroughs on YouTube. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Hopefully Outcat does another Pathfinder game one day. Still don't have anything I can do with that. That's unfortunate. I never finished Raz because of Lucianera. You hate that even worse? Why do you hate it even worse? What's up with the jungle world? Because that place is also a maze. Yeah, it is. It is. That's a fact. It's not easy to get around.
Let's seize the moment.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me.
I
But
wonder
How do you
what's going
manage
to
to
be
drown out
the
their
special
colours with
Act
mere
3
words?
place for Dark
The
Heresy.
dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
Marching
Ah,
ahead.
look at that. Look at Abelard trying to do the right thing. I have no idea how to progress there.
And done.
Yeah, I know there's many people who are not fans
Dusty
of that
bridges
area.
over dusty trenches.
I like it, but
How frightfully fascinating.
I
Truly,
have
the mind
played
boggles.
through it countless times,
Remind me
so
again why we've come all this way.
at this point I'm old hat at it. Although honestly,
job for me.
if I did circle back
Let's
to the
see
game,
this
it'd
through.
probably be difficult all over again.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
My actions speak louder than words.
Beautiful. And okay, so there is something back there, but I'm not seeing how to get it. This is, yeah, they're standing on what is supposed to be something I can pick up, but I don't see my hand changing at all. So it's not, oh wait, here we go. It's like a super small section. There we go. Keeps up with the story and not bring it to halt for no reason.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
I think Outcat are big fans of the pivot. Kingmaker had it, Wrath of the Righteous had it, and Rogue Trader had it. I would venture to say you should expect the Expanse and Dark Heresy to have it as well. Let's see. Submit. What are you? What do you want? Fight the creature. And I
to
forgot, what does
victory.
that do again? Summary, no effects. Malediction of Rycab Minoris. What does that do? My willpower permanently reduced by 5. Is that listed here? Here we go. The Romanist towers remember who witnessed the death of Rykab Minors. Woe be to any who draws the eye of the arch enemy. Interesting. I never realized that. But, oh, here we go. Champion of the Abyss. Permanent +2 bonus to weapon skill and a +5 bonus to coercion. Lovely.
Stay sharp.
Outcat is amazing at making great games where each act is worse than the last. Thankfully, the whole game is better than the sum of its parts. Damn. But acts 1 and 2 are always the strongest by far. Do I agree with that? So well, no. And Kingmaker, you can make the case that Act 1 is the best part. It's not my favorite though. But I don't remember the game well enough to tell you which act was my favorite. I think it's the one after you finish with the Lich Tomb. Because that's when you finally get the full party member. You have access to that cleric, and that's when you can really get ripping and running. That's probably my favorite act of the game. Then we've got Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. And Wrath of the Righteous, my favorite act is actually Act 3. Because that's when you finally have access to Dresden and the whole map is available to you. I do agree that Act 4 is not as good as really any of the previous acts. But I think I might enjoy Act 4 more than I enjoy Act 5, to be honest with you. And then there's Rogue Trader. My favorite act is probably this one, Act 2. And I do agree that Kamara, I'm not a big fan of being forced into that area. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the next two. Almost always dislike Act 1 the most in Outcat games. Even, did you play Kingmaker, JV? I thought Act 1 was really, really strong in Kingmaker. Go directly to the worst place in the setting. Do not play as go. Did not collect 200. How many hours is Road Trader total? It's a typical Outcat game, so it's 100+ hours. Report shows up. Unknown ships are torn. Nah, get them pirates. Send all available sleep. Don't let it get away. Boom. Wow. I don't remember how difficult this was. Oh, that's right. This is one of those ones where you gotta get to it before it leaves. Okay.
Destination locked in.
I might have to come back to this. Are you serious? I gotta stop putting those right in front of me like this. Putting these torpedoes right in front like this before I've gotten into position to shoot. Yeah, I may not be good enough for this yet. I'm being perfectly honest. This might be a problem. Want a mod to skip Rykab Minors? So it's a super long tutorial that I need to play through all the time before I unlock the real game. I don't disagree with that at all. Don't disagree at all. Why isn't that doing more damage? I feel like it should be doing more damage. Oh, that's showing me the just that. Not good. Finished Rogue Trader at just 48 hours of my first playthrough. I have no idea how to squeeze 100+ if you're not really trying. How do you read everything though, Moonlight? Ah, damn. Here. What? Here. Why is it not letting me get to that corner? I should be able to go straight right into that corner. Why is it not letting me do that? I don't understand. Maybe I need to get Why is it blocking off that corner? Okay, fine. Whatever. Here. There we go. That certainly helps. Let's see. And management usually sucks. Crusade management and kingdom management. Dreadful. Hey. So I feel like it's all a matter of perspective. I do not hate kingdom management and crusade management as nearly as much as some people do, but I'm also kind of not of the opinion that the game would be significantly worse if Alcat removed that stuff. Oh snap, I didn't realize that whole right side was just sitting there open. Ah, that sucks. 3, okay. So let's redo all of this. And then, okay, here, you know what? We'll wait for that.
Fire at will!
For games like BG3 where you have 0 micromanagement.
Initiate the barrage! Commence lance fire!
That's better. Ooh. Here. Let me here. I'll go there. There we go. Okay, so they will let me go past here, and then I want to be able to just turn around. But let me do that. Yeah, but not quite in the way I wanted to. Okay, with management in the crusade battles, that got you. Are you serious? Well, that helps. All right, one of you. And then protect that side. Yep, all right. How? I'm protecting on that side. Oh, all right, yeah. I'm not good enough for this. Not good enough for this yet. Uh-oh, I think the last save will still go into the battle. I'm gonna have to circle back to this battle. .501 is not happening. Play Civilization and that game is in real time. So my thing is, the management systems add another aspect of the storyline, and it's hard to see how they would give you that same content in another fashion. I really enjoyed the curses in Kingmaker. Wait, what? Yeah, Iconoclast. Find the sword, I don't destroy, pacify. And punish, I don't want any unnecessary deaths. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. The curses in Kingmaker for King. Okay, I'll deal with it. Yep, I remember this. Okay. In the Pathfinder Kingmaker, what was it called? Kingdom Management. Those were really cool because it felt like you were getting extra information, like a totally different slice of the story that you wouldn't have had access to otherwise. In Wrath of the Righteous, with Crusade Management, I'm not all that high on the actual army fights, but I think the dialogue conversations you have in your throne room, in the war room, trying to figure out how to deal with the demonic incursion. I feel like some of that stuff is really cool. But the problem is none of it is voice acted. And I think that was definitely a mistake if you were trying to make it more engaging for folks. I think it's just so much to read through that it's hard for many people to justify. And so that aspect definitely could be worse, could be better. I feel like colonization is honestly relatively painless, especially in comparison to Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous. I don't feel like it's really that crazy, to be honest with you. You can very quickly identify what it is that you want to do, especially if you already have in mind what you are going to focus on. So for me, it's not that big of a deal. Now, they've already said when it comes to Dark Heresy, the management system is going to be your investigations, which at least sounds like it could be a system that'll be much more appealing for people, because it's probably going to deal with mechanics and systems that you would kind of have to deal with while just going through the regular pace of the game anyway. And so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. The Expanse will also be very interesting because Owlcat has already made clear the Expanse will not have a management system. In fact, they specifically said they don't want anything in the game that would potentially distract you from the story. So we'll see how that ends up working out. Disable the crusade mode, but keep all the choices you got to make. You like rotate is the best, Quintac? Nice. You hit critical mass and colonization can just do whatever you feel like easily. Exactly. I do like how Rotator handles managing your empire. I do think making it a smaller in scale but more impactful would be better, like a choice leading to a fight or impacting the story. Expanse combat will not be turn-based. It'll be real-time with pause, Shark. I don't care enough for that part of the narrative, I guess. I don't care about so-called immersion. That's why I like Mass Effect 3 rather than 1 or 2. It doesn't distract you from the action. Got you. But you do not belong here, lady.
Marching ahead. Always striving for greatness.
Over there.
Ooh, what did you discover? Goods. Cargo is welcome. I thought there was some... oh, no, it's not on this battle. I can do that. Here we go. Boom, boom. There we go. Boom.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Awesome. All right. What's the deal? Right rotated because it's just clicking menus. It's fast enough that it doesn't feel like a chore. It definitely goes faster and smoother than any of the other ones. And I feel like Kingmaker would feel better if it wasn't so buggy. But the extreme bugginess makes it even harder to deal with. Look, it cannot be worse than Inquisition, where the management was time-gated in real time. I actually loved the war table in Inquisition. So much fun with it. So much fun with it. 1, 2, wait, we got 10. Oh, there we go. There's one more over there. That's interesting. How do we want to do this? So... here, you can come here, and then you, yeah, you'll deal with them over here, and then Jay can come over here as well to help deal with them back here, but still keep Copper Tongue over there. Sure, I'm good with that. And then he can come over here. And then Argenta can stay where she is. Blade, you guys can come back over here. Actually, Blade is the one that's going to be able to attack soonest. We're going to let Blade be the central figure here. Argenta can deal with you all back over here whenever you all start being a pain. And sure, let's do it. You like the organization also? I let it nice. Yeah, but make you stop playing because this damn operation is going to take 4 real-time hours. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, and it was ugly. Let's see. Yep, I can get both of you all here.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then the middle one. Let's do that. And then let's do that there.
To being ordered around.
And then when it comes to the gunplay, yep, I can get both of you in one go. I like that. And then here, let's see if we can get both of you. Is that, well, here, first of all, here, let's give you that.
I'm a navigator, not a servitor.
And then we're gonna give you that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, cool. And then we're gonna give you that. And then this only costs 1. So that means we have enough. And so yeah, let's do that. That wasn't really worth it, but it's fine. Here, let's do that. And yep, let's do that. Mm-hmm. And then, yep, sure.
You clearly are outmatched. Didn't
Not
see that
bad.
one coming,
Ooh.
did you?
Ooh, ooh,
Done
ooh.
and done.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I know what to do.
Unless,
That is how
oh
it's done.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and we'll do that, and then let's get that going.
Define the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Contemplate your weakness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Done and done.
I like that. And he's gonna get to
You
work on
clearly
them.
are outmatched.
Crazy.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? That's
Crazy.
how it's done.
Just
Done.
wild. Wild. That was insane. That was very, very nice.
So done.
He's like, I have no tolerance for any of you.
I know what to do. No foe too great.
Damn, he doesn't really have. Here, hold on.
Easy.
Here. Can I see you from here?
Said,
There we go.
so done.
There we go.
I know what to do.
Doom.
That is
Door
how
table
it's
have
done.
my PC clock messed up all the time. Can you see any of you? No. Okay. Oh wait. How about you? Nope. And we already placed. Yep. Okay.
They won't expect this.
There we go.
With purpose.
Man. Hey, when that happens, they won't let them do it because it's not. You know what? We'll let it go. That'll have to be enough. Okay. Ooh, in fact, here we go. Taking the rest of the way.
Paint your death in colors.
Poised for action.
Party. The rest of the party wonders why you
Let's
need
set
their
this in
help. It's a beautiful
As
thing.
said, so done. I know what to do.
Beautiful. Oh crap! I didn't even see you back there,
Easy.
homie. Hold on. There you go.
Let's set this in motion. They won't expect a costly mistake.
Lovely.
I know what to do.
Ooh. Are you all right? Here's wrong. Was that you're doing? What happened in the crew? I will help you. We'll think of something. Bring her to the shore. Doesn't have them see to her. Awesome. I did a previous run as a Bladedancer executioner,
such young warriors.
but I used an inferior build because I was playing around. I was much more focused on being a pyrotech than on being a blade dancer. Whereas on this one, obviously, you're focusing much more on being a blade dancer, and man, it is super satisfying. This is even more satisfying than what I was expecting.
Stay sharp.
You have to just click on the 4 hour and then move on with the game. Go explore the hinterlands for the 12th time. Unplayable class after the nurse? Absolutely not, skeleton. The game is forced you to watch the clock. Nah, I'm with him on this one, Moonlight, because I did a run as a completionist, and you could easily end up in a situation where you pretty much had to wait for one of those war table things to finish. Otherwise, you were going to advance the story and trigger things that you did not want to trigger until you had other stuff out of the way. And it sucked, basically having to put the game down specifically to wait for that to finish. And it feels like it's padding time to try to say, yeah, you've got to use real hours in order to make this work. Didn't feel good to me. According to telemetry, beautiful. Scan for this, and hey, what are you? Cargo. Cargo's always welcome. If you did run as a complete, that's on you. None of the war table stuff was mandatory. No, it's not on me if the developer puts it on their game. They expect people to play their game. Like that's ridiculous. Like, well, really, you're supposed to play it halfway. So if you decide you're going to do everything, that's on you. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. If you put in a system where the game only really works and only feels comfortable if you play it halfway, that's not good design. And this is coming from someone who loves the war table, who thinks the war table is super cool for a multitude of reasons. The time limit ain't one of them, though. What game are you all talking about? Dragon Age Inquisition. I am now the head of the dynasty.
Fortunus!
Fortunus!
Execution is assured. Give me strength.
So she doesn't really destroy you. Ooh, you're right there in front of them? Okay, well, fine. We'll do it this way then.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then this.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then this. And then what does this do again? All enemies force a reroll, successful dodge and parry. Yep, put that there.
Not a servitor.
And then buff her up. And buff her up again.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
And y'all could stand to be a little bit closer in. Get comfortable with each other. There we go. Get real comfortable. Y'all gonna die together. Might as well get to know each other beforehand.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Absolutely none. It's just not happening. I should have took that instead, but it's fine. 46%,
As the Emperor
46%.
commands, I act.
Okay, yeah. What they made me think Inquisition. Yep. You pre-ordered Dark Heresy this weekend? Awesome, Chavo. Just waiting for the alpha? Me too. I cannot wait to cover it. I think it's going to be so much fun. Damn, he fired into all of us. That was uncool. That was equally uncool. And you know what? We should just go ahead and inform you all how uncool we think that is.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? Contemplate your weakness. That is how it's done.
It's so beautiful.
So done.
It's such a beautiful dance. Right, y'all blocking all the routes forward.
Easy.
Come on now. Here we go. And bam! Lovely. Tom says it is oftentimes more annoying than fun. Yeah, honestly, it's the thing that I'm worried the most about when it comes to Blood of Dawnwalker. That that limited time we have to the limited amount of time we have to save our family could end up being a positive feature of the game, but it could also very easily be a serious issue.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
What up, Thor? Loving the bolter. In fact, I haven't even put the heavy bolter on what's her name yet. And I am definitely planning to do that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
You know what? She's gonna come up here.
Always drowned in scarlet.
And she will give herself the dodge.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And she will try to pull all y'all together.
To being ordered around.
And beautiful.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
There we go. Get a bunch of y'all stunned if possible.
Me.
Man, yep.
If you insist,
Buff
Lord
blade.
Captain.
And then put that there. And then enjoy the way it just didn't matter much. Yellows from Alt Shift X's good videos on the expand summarizing the books and lore. Might have to check that out. I'm still hoping to be able to read those books though before the game comes out. We'll see how it works out. Let's do that. 60%, but you're the only one who I'd be able to hit. Other dude is behind. Could she get further? She could go further, but then, oh wait, here, hold on. What if she took this angle? Does that help a little bit? Nope, because, and y'all are just 20% apiece. You know, let's take it. Let's see what happens. Well, she got a little something. I'll take her. Can't hit you, can't hit you. You're only 28%, but you're the best bet, so we'll take it. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, I should have checked this. Okay, nope, can't do that either. Ooh. Blade, blade, blade. You got 51, you got 80. You got, oh, sharpshooter rebel. You sound like somebody who could deal some serious damage. So let's.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
All right. So you don't go down easy at all. I see.
I know what to do. Contemplate your weakness.
Don't worry. You don't have to. That.
Let's set this in motion.
There we go. Beautiful. You. If I'm right next to you, yep, nothing I can do.
I know what to
unfortunately. Why did I activate that? That's not gonna do anything either. Oh well. Domino, I play on daring, which is basically equal to core in Wrath of the Righteous. It's a vampire game where it's time sensitive. You ever heard of it? You're not talking about Blood of Dawnwalker? The one that's about to come out next year? Okay, yeah. Blood of Dawnwalker. That's the one you're referring to. Yep, I'm definitely planning to play it. I'm a big fan of the Witcher series, and it's made by the same people responsible for Witcher. So I'm hopeful that they are able to stick the landing. Here we go. You, and then you. You know, we only have to do one here, so let's put some extra sauce on it.
Victory.
And then put that sauce on it too. And then all of y'all come towards me. And do some of that as well. And there we go. Oh, look at you. Yeah, you don't have to get super close.
The scriptural prognosis
Yep.
is favorable.
Yep. I don't think it's worth putting prey on a bunch of people right now. 20%, 95%, 95% as well, but this one's gonna go a little bit faster. And oh, that should have eliminated you. Blade, you can't do anything for you? Okay, fine. Let's see. You know, we'll figure it out. I hold all the cards.
That is how it's done.
Beautiful.
As said, so done. Not my area of expertise.
Lovely.
I won't do that.
Nope. Why is it not allowing him to go
Let's set
further?
this in motion.
Can you see him from here? Nope. Can you jump here though? Okay, cool. Good enough. And then you got the three. Yep, I do. Oh,
You clearly
come on, man.
are outmatched. Contemplate your weakness.
It's made only a handful of people from CDPR, some vets. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but they were major people, like the creative director of Witcher 3. Like, it wasn't just regular folks. You serious? Did I? Oh, wait. You're still in front of me. I didn't even realize. I thought you were dead. There we go.
I know what to do.
And here we are. Anything else we can do with you? Not really.
Easy. Let's set this in
Now
motion.
this. All right, we'll deal with y'all in just a minute. Ooh, will it let me? Yes, it will.
With the right incentive.
74.
I know
Let's
what
do
to
that.
Contemplate your weakness. You clearly
There
are
we go.
outmatched. Done and done.
There we go. Woo. This dude is
That's how it's
brutal.
done.
The definition of it. He's not reaching her.
This battlefield
She
air
comes
is good for my
here.
lungs.
Let's see, 49%.
That had better be ineptitude, not malice.
In the
There we
name
go.
of House Orcellia,
Avalar will handle
I
business.
shall
He'll take care of
prevail.
this.
Indeed.
Are any of the companions able to be corrupted or made evil if I was to do a heretic playthrough? My only concern is losing my companions if I go heretic. You will lose companions. You can't really. There are some companions who are basically more open to being alongside a heretic, but you can't all the way turn them to chaos. So there's only specific companions that will stick with you all the way through a heretic playthrough.
It will be done.
Beautiful. If you learn to use poison daggers as a blade dancer, you can make your dot ticks much better. Poison daggers? That's interesting. I never even thought about using poison daggers instead of the swords. Yeah, boy, blade dancers turned out to be super OP, Thor. Only the DLC ones can be altered, at least Cabela can. Like, she can be altered as far as being more open to it, like, hey, you know, whatever. But there's no party member where you can be like, hey, I love heresy, I serve chaos, and a party member will be like, me too, let's do it together. Yeah, Cabela is corruptible from the standpoint of you can make her care more about her family and not be so cultish, but you can't really make her go all the way. Wait, there's a Slanesh cult epilogue for her? There is? Was that there from the very beginning, or did they add that later? Because I don't remember it being there when Void Shadows launched. That's wild. I wonder how you get it to that point. I'll find my own way there. I don't want to go straight there. Thank you. You can make the Bloodspun Web a heretic cult. Did not know that. Adira is down for heresy, but it doesn't really feel the same because it's for reasons I can't spoil, because we got somebody in the chat who hasn't finished the game, but it doesn't feel like she's really a heretic. It feels more like she doesn't have a choice. She's not in control of her own actions. Oh, this is better than what I have right now, actually. Manufactured sword. I probably should be replacing both of my swords at this point. Manufactured sword. That's just a regular shotgun. I don't know why it came right back up like that, but okay.
Let's seize the moment.
Beautiful. Alter characters be good. Evil's the thing I miss. I wish they'd add it to the game. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I honestly consider KOTOR 2 better than KOTOR 1. That was the ultimate game when it came to being able to influence your companions and really change their ideologies. They removed the happy ending romance with Marzai if you go full heretic. Nice. Oh, they're not here yet? Okay, that's fine.
Marching ahead.
Heresy is a super broad term. Chaos in Warhammer 40K is utterly evil and twisted. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh. Oh, this is Cassia romance scene. I never got it from this side. I imagine I could fully corrupt Cabela because the Edge practically says you can when y'all meet. That's a good point. I don't even remember that. Yep, have a good one, Q minus. She's unsanctioned, meaning she doesn't control her powers.
Cast your eye there.
What is this doing again? Oh, dogmatic. Would depend on fellowship and yeah, but
Perfect.
Since we got Jay, it doesn't really matter.
Let's see this through.
KOTOR 3 still slowly coming along. No, they're working on a remake. I don't think anybody's working on KOTOR 3 right now. I would love to have a KOTOR 3, but I don't know if that's
And
if we're ever going to get it. And if we do, when it would possibly come around. What's up, Shadro? I'm just getting back at the Rogue Trade after a long break. What's the strongest build right now? Possibly Psyker, Sanctic Bladedancer. I mean, Bladedancer, I would say, is definitely the strongest archetype.
Forge ahead.
So
Never linger.
you could go the Sanctic route, you can go the Pyro route. Any of those will be powerful. I mean, I'm doing Bladedancer without any Psyker abilities right now, and it's still super powerful. Psychers are even more powerful than they were before now as well because of the addition of the Overseer archetype. I don't know if you plan to get the DLCs, but the Arbitrator DLC adds an Overseer archetype that allows you to take single target Psyker abilities and make them propagate across the
Onward to
entire team.
victory.
So buffing Psychers can now make a significant difference in your overall playthrough. Oh, you got all the DLCs? Okay, cool. So you're gonna have access to the new Arbitrator Origin, and you'll have access to the Overseer archetype, and you'll have access to Bladedancer. So the power is right there at your disposal. As I said before, if you combine Psyker with Overseer, you'll get access to the Cyber Raven that can make single target buffing abilities spread to the entire team, and single target debuffing abilities. You can put it on all enemies, so it could be really powerful, especially if you've got the accessory that makes all of those abilities cost 0 action points. So you could use pretty much your entire arsenal and then still do an attacking power on the same turn. Yep. Definitely some great options. Pretty much no matter what you want to do, they've added enough stuff here that you can make it powerful. Even with like Operative would probably be considered the weakest archetype, but there's a ton of different equipment you can add onto your Operative to make them very powerful if that's your preference. Yeah, it's in the remake. Yeah, exactly, remake. We didn't buy it on. They went about it on Reddit and people were mad, but then the authors wait a minute, that makes no sense. The Drukhari are the way they are to keep Slanesh away. Chris Avalon's idea of KOTOR 3 sounded so good about pursuing the ancient true Sith into deep space. Kriya hinted at the true Sith that Revan attempted to seek out. Yep, I would have liked to play that game for sure. I would have liked to play it. I'm not offended. It's fine. What's happening? I'll hunt down the seeds of rebellion. Tell me about Janice. What do you grow? Excellent. All right.
Let's seize the moment.
Let's seize the moment. I'm really curious to see what this next game is that Chris Avalon is making. I'm looking forward to having his writing in an RPG again. I think that's going to be super cool.
I hope we have time to sample the local libations. I have heard rave reviews of Janus's distilleries.
Dreaming of feasting in a time of plague? True to form as ever, Mistress Hedari.
Hilarious. All right, you all. Time for me to go ahead and go to bed. I got to get to work tomorrow. But I've absolutely appreciated both this game and Glasshouse. I definitely had a good time with the stream. Would have dug into the True Lords' psychologies and their personalities, their history, and even how they dealt with the player, how they talk with the player, the different powers they cultivated. Very nice. Very nice. I would. I hope one day we still end up getting that KOTOR 3 that we deserve. All right, you all. Appreciate you. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I do plan to be on tomorrow night, so hopefully I'll see you there. Take care. Yep, take care, Chavo. Night, Domino. Night, Moonlight. Take care, Quintek. Have a good night. Night, Ranger. Appreciate you all jumping on. Night, Thor. Hope you had a good time, dude. Night, Rob. You all take care.